don't even know where to look anymore.
Live stream. We on? Amazing.
I'm over here. I'm over there.
Hello, it's Wednesday. No, we don't assume. My friends, my peoples.
Okay.
We are the Initiative Syndicate, and tonight we're going to play Dungeons and Dragons like we do every Wednesday. We're going to go around the table here and introduce the cast of characters and players that are playing with us this week, and then we'll do a brief recap from last week's session, and then we're going to get in it. So, starting clockwise, the man of the hour.
Okay. I'm Rocky Bartholomew. I'm badass. I am Elvin Winsoul, and I play a cleric / warlock, level 3. That's it. I got issues.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Not daddy issues. Like something.
Dying issues.
HP going to 0.
Hey, I'm Em. I play Pigwin. She is a level 3 fairy Circle of Spores druid. And she's got some weird sleepy time nonsense. Yeah.
True.
I'm Jesse. I play Stresnut, your level 3 bard. And I antagonize Mr. Rocky a lot. And I missed the opportunity to do it this week.
Oh.
We'll miss you, Rocky.
See you soon, Bob.
Rocky's on vacation. He's fine. Nothing bad happened. For the people who are like, didn't they have another guy who said badass a lot? Yeah,
That was me. What?
He's not here this week. He'll be back next week.
So we'll have to say it 6 times when he's...
Twice double it
He's
up.
Gotta
twice
catch
as
up.
many badasses to get through.
All right, I'm Rob, playing as Lizica, our dark elf enchantment wizard, level 3, and I have a lot of secrets.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
That's about it.
All right. Well, I am Nictus, a.k.a. Kevin. I am the Dungeon Master, and I will be playing pretty much all of the other characters in the world of Ravnica, where we are at. So, in last week's session, we wrapped up after you had investigated the Hellfire Club nightclub. You guys got all fancied up in your best clothes, your ball gowns, and your tuxedos, and fancy suits, and top hats, and masquerade masks for a night out in the town with some of Ravnica's upper society. You got access to the VIP room. And you got to meet the owner of the club, who shared some information with you about... Oh, that was the compressor kicked on. I was like, what was that noise?
Oh no, what did he
I was
share?
like, what did I do?
Surprise.
Shared everything.
You guys got some more information about some dealings and things that are going on within Ravnica. And there's a lot more going on than meets the eye. You all seemingly randomly connected people seem to at least have something in common with the goings-ons as of recent. They either tie to your past or into your present. So, you have left the nightclub. You went back to your various places of rest. So I think you guys were at the Silver Spire.
Yeah,
We all
Yep,
went
Silver
to
Spire,
Spire.
yep.
Yeah, Silver
And
Spire.
Pigwin had a celestial visitor in her head. With promises of seeing her real soon.
Find me, beach.
And that's where we left off the session last week.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if you can talk like that. You were dry even in the corner.
After they left. Never let them see you sweat. Then start sweating a lot.
that's a good yeah, I like that. So, nothing else eventful happens throughout the night. And you all awake in the morning. If you didn't take your long rest, go ahead and take your long rest now.
And level
I
up
think
to
we're
level
pretty
4.
No. Never lucky.
And the day is yours.
All right.
I almost forgot my voice. I was like, oh.
It's like, I don't know.
Hello, I am Elvin.
Oh God,
Why
it's
is it so
happening.
hard to say things?
So I think Pig comes down, still kind of picking feathers out of her hair and her regular outfit. And is anybody else down here so far?
It's up to them.
Yeah, I'd be down here.
Okay. So I'll fly over and sit down and say, "Woo, what a night. I'm sure you have tons to talk about. Just tons. So many things. And you can start like whenever. I mean, like whenever you're ready to just tell us all the things, you should do it because it was an interesting evening."
Yeah. Oh, got some good history books in.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you learn?
History.
Wow, you're so easy to talk to, and that's why I love that I spend so much time with you. Like, I feel like I'm really starting to get to know you. Like, you are literate, and that's so good to know. So, I'm just trying anything. I don't know how to talk to this person.
I feel Skriznik comes down in the morning. He put his suit back on, but without the mask. Threw that away, and he took a scimitar and cut the sleeves off. So now,
you go.
since they burned his clothes, he's got his sleeves. He's like, "Oh yeah, the cannon show's in! Boom, 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 boom!" Just flexing as he comes down. Okay, let's go. What's on today's agenda?
I think it's time to go to the lab. I think that's where we gotta go.
Okay, any other ideas?
Nobody asked me how my night was.
Oh my God, I'm so
Never
sorry.
asked me my night either. I just went boom, boom.
Well, actually, you never, we did not know you were in here. You just walked down and then told us how sad you were that we didn't ask you about your night. So I'm so sorry.
I mean, it would have been.
But hang on. Wait, no. Everyone. Elvin.
How was your night?
Yeah. How was your night?
It was pretty good. I had a great.
Okay, let's move on to the next task. Ah, they talk too much.
I won't even say anything after it. I'll just let it go.
Do you look sad at all by this?
Yeah, but like, sad you wanted to tell somebody something, but you just didn't get it out.
So you were like really excited to share stuff and then they
Yeah.
didn't want to listen to you?
Yeah.
I
Couldn't be
walk by
me.
him like I'm joking, and I pinch him in the nip and to give him a little wing. Like, hey, friend. What are we doing now? You said something about the lab.
What happened last night?
Oh, nothing. I just had a crazy dream. So, you guys all know I need to kill people, right?
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Bloodlust, yes, we got it.
Yeah, more,
Instead of the finger
packed
doll,
with a demon, blah, blah, blah.
I take parts from other people and make my own human doll.
So like a zombie Frankenstein.
Like, I think you're in the wrong guild.
I'm a
I
little,
really think you should be in the Simic Guild. But if you're learning how to do this, you get these tusks in my mouth faster. Do you know how to do that? I see your finger doll. Never mind. I don't like
yeah,
your
do you want to
sewing
look like
skills.
that, honey? I don't know.
I'm really good at sewing. I could sew them in your mouth.
Now, the evidence. Did Rocky take that with him or did he leave it with you?
Ah, shit.
Oh,
What evidence?
Because he has the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just said that he took it. Not that it was going to be his. Just
Can
that
we
he-
just say that he
Yeah.
left it for us?
Yeah.
the bag of holding.
He knew that
yeah.
you guys had to go and investigate more stuff with that, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Bag
you
of
guys
holding.
have the evidence. Is this something that you guys are wanting to look into a little bit further?
Yeah.
I'd love to investigate.
I feel like out of all of the people, he would probably give it to Pigwin out of all
Probably.
three of us. Yeah,
Yeah, that makes
Well,
sense.
four of us.
I feel like you give us
And I folded it up.
So he'd
As
be
tiny
like,
as
no,
So,
no, definitely no.
so who has the bag of holding? You have the bag.
So right, yeah.
Okay. Digging through again, it's mostly journal pages. Tormund went through a lot of it because you guys didn't want to read it, and now that you see that there's so much going on, you feel that it might be important. Because some of this may not have meant any sense to him, because he doesn't know
Yeah.
all of these people are.
Before we look into this,
Sure.
can we see if there's like anybody else in the room? I feel like this is probably something we shouldn't just.
Well, it's morning time, but yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
The only people you see in the room currently are
make sure there's
yourselves
no crowd
and
around.
one person working behind the counter.
13.
It doesn't seem like anyone else is there or that anyone else really is paying you any mind.
Okay.
But maybe not shout about what's
Yeah,
going on.
should keep this at a inside voice.
So, because some of this will not make sense to everyone, anyone who's wanting to look at the notes and kind of read it, I need you to make an investigation check. Because there's a lot here, and you're just trying to find, like, key phrases or things that might spark your interest.
I feel
Great.
like Skriznit's just his ale, the suds that have
new
like
dice.
dripped off the side. He's just tracing through on the.
You guys have rolled more dice tonight than you did all of last week.
Hey. I know so many things and got a 5.
Yep. It all
Oh
looks
wait, was it insight or investigation?
Investigation.
investigation.
Oh, excuse me, I got a 4.
Oh, so much better.
It all
Oh,
loo- it
negative
all
1. I
looks-
got a 3.
It all looks interesting to you. You also got a 5?
Yeah,
Wow.
I got 14.
Okay. So you're able to pick out a few more key things.
I forgot I can't read.
Are you sharing your information with the
I'm in
group?
the wrong.
I mean, at this point, I might as well. Yeah.
Okay. So, what he learns,
Yeah, no, I'll read it quietly.
for
away.
whatever reason, the journal seems to have like code written in it. It's almost like the journal is written in some kind of code. It's written in English. It's written in Common, and you're able to understand the words, but it's almost like this is some sort of like thieves' cant or something, and it's like a language within a language. It's where they can hide messages in plain sight. To a normal person, it will give you keywords and key phrases, but it's not enough to go, oh, well, that's interesting. But for whatever reason, to Lizica, this seems to make a little bit more sense. And maybe it's because he's read other dialects that are similar to this. Maybe he has been involved with rogues or maybe talked to thieves in the past. But he's able to actually pick out key phrases and like hidden messages within this. Draven Vey, in the journal, it talks about him. His original purpose with Krinko was that he was negotiating arms deals with Krinko. He also gave a warning to Krinko that people from the Guild Pact were coming to probably do something to him. In his journal, he also has a hidden code talking about how he was tailing Madame Madri for what he believed was the smuggling of food. Not food in the sense that you think food, but people. He specifically mentions the word vampire. Draven Vey also mentions in his journal that he frequented the Rakdos nightclub originally to find out information about Madame Madri. But he actually did form a friendship with Tormund. One of the last journal entries that he has in here says that he was going to hand over all this evidence to Tormund, and hopefully Tormund would do something with it, but he was basically convinced that Madame Madri was hired to kill him. Which sheds new light on the encounter with Madame Madri in the very first encounter that you guys had with her. Was it accidental? He has some other theories with some other notes in here that talks about how Madame Madri protected Skriznit because of his information within the Izzet. More specifically, they were hoping to get information out of him about bombs. And they had hoped to use Skriznit to help them build the bombs.
Good luck with that, motherfuckers. Pardon my
And
French.
that's most of the information that you have. The rest of it is it's paranoia. It's in more code, and you can't quite decipher what all of it means, or it's stuff that's not important.
Interesting.
Oh,
Back in the bag of holding you go.
me?
Nobody. Yeah, you.
Um,
So you can find a friend in there.
this all looks interesting. It seems like Draven Bay and Madame Madrid, that's a hell of a debt. And I think we can all agree, those kind of things just don't happen on accident. You know, I don't sneeze and breathe fire. But, and I fully believe you, now don't take offense to this, I believe you're not going to help with the bombs. I know you were a test subject, that's sore subject, we won't even get on that, but, you know, like, do you have any recognition of what maybe a father was trying to do? Like, what's his end goal?
As he's sitting there playing with his drink and the suds.
Make a wisdom saving throw if you want to learn more. Like if you want to peer more from the
The drink is poison.
that'd be Constitution.
If I want to learn,
If you want to try to see if you can stir up more memories within your mind.
I think I do at this
I'll give him
point.
guidance.
Okay.
I think that's a spell slot.
It's not. It's a cantrip.
Okay. Because if it was,
I mean, worse or worse, I could try and delve into his mind of magic. too.
Unless you have a D20 of guidance, just fucking give up. I rolled a 1.
So
boy.
your insight on the matter is that in your mind, he was always cruel and mean to you.
Is there any way I can try like casting detect thoughts on him and trying to like dig deep into his brain a little bit and see if I can figure?
I think you would
anything
get
out?
lost.
Yeah, I know.
Detect thoughts. That would let you read his surface thoughts, correct?
So, yeah, so it's
But it would
surface
let him push
thoughts.
in if he was willing.
Yeah, if he's willing, or he'd have to make a saving throw. I can do.
Does
I
that
can
work for
probe-
memories, though?
I mean,
You know what? It's interesting. I'm going to allow it.
He's like, the literature says, please.
because it doesn't technically say, so it's a little.
Because the stuff could be on the surface. He just doesn't remember it.
or doesn't
But-
want to talk about.
Would Skriznet allow it, being that he's not really trusting
That's,
of?
You're Skriznet. I'm
That's-
not.
yeah,
so
that's
that's
completely
kind of up to you.
If-
So would I know that he's casting this on me?
I would tell you, yeah. I would say it out loud at this point because I feel like
Just
there's
let
no-
him. You should just tell him what you want to do.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm doing. Okay. I'm gonna try and probe into your mind with some magic. It won't hurt, I promise. And kind of see if we can figure out anything else
Like-
that's going on underlying.
Not even like a fun little kind of hurt, little tickle or something?
No, nothing like
No.
that.
Sorry,
think
Skriz.
You said probe?
Just relax.
Just look into. I don't have like a very like relaxing face to look at. Elizabeth's
Rob you.
I feel like my demeanor isn't probably the
No, I think
helpfulest here.
He's never really given you any reason to not trust him, but
Yeah.
But he's never gave me a reason to trust
you're
him.
right.
Yeah.
You guys haven't really spent a lot of time together.
No. I mean, I don't have to if you don't want to.
I'll allow it, but I think that there's going to be a little bit of.
Sure. I have something for that
Okay.
in my mind.
Hold on. Dorot.
I need you to make a contested persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Unfortunately, his
If you touch my
charisma
butt
is
when you
very
do this,
My
we're not
charisma's
friends
decent,
no
though,
more.
too. Unfortunately, I just don't have proficiency in
what?
persuasion.
persuasion.
Oh, hell.
Yeah. Why does it have to go against the freaking bard?
Go ahead. I want to see what you roll first. Fuck, I got that in plus.
Yeah. So 9. Roll that one.
Fucking gotta be kidding me.
What? Oh god.
I rolled a 9 with my plus 7.
Oh my god.
Wowza.
Beat it and beat it?
Yeah. So you feel a little bit of resistance from him,
Oh, no, that's a 20. Never mind.
That's a 20. Never mind.
but ultimately, he's willing. At least for now. So,
All right.
you pull a bunch of hazy images. They all seem to be kind of on the surface of his mind. And he's thinking back to the last day in the lab. His dad, in his mind, the way that he remembers him is like a monster. You know that he's a goblin, but the way that he looks, his face is distorted like some kind of a beast. He's got real big, sharp teeth that are completely distorted. His eyes look way bulging. He looks to be 3 or 4 feet taller than your average goblin. He looks hulking like some sort of abomination as he's staring over the lab table at Skriznet, as Skriznet is getting ready to be strapped into this bomb. The lab itself looks like... You can tell that there are parts of it that are science, and parts of the structure that are like a normal building. But from Skriznet's mind and his memories and his perception, it all looks like the fires of hell. What you kind of assume to be maybe some sort of magical lights or electric probes, to him in his mind it comes back as pillars of flame coming from behind the walls through the little cracks and stuff. I need you to make, not contested this time I need you to make another persuasion check.
Do we know exactly where the lab is?
Yes.
Okay.
15.
You're able to get in a little bit deeper, as those memories to him they're just memories. So you're going back a little bit past that, a little bit deeper to some of his other thoughts as his dad is on his mind. And it's mostly fuzzy. It's clear bits and images. He doesn't have very many memories of his dad, and the memories he has are of this like monster creature.
Yeah.
You're not sure if that's actually what his dad looks like or if that's just his perception of it. You do find one thing of note, though, that Skriznet's perception of, well, most things is unique. In other creatures' minds that you've been in, or other humanoids' minds you've been in, their perception a lot of times is very much the way that it happened. But in his mind, it's grander than that, or it's more intense than that, which is why everything he says is the truth. You're not sure exactly if it's caused from the damage from the explosion or the experiments that were done on him, or maybe it's just his natural personality. You go a little bit deeper, and you find yourself the day of the explosion. His dad, as he's looking through this glass dome before he's teleported off into nowhere, the goal was to have it teleport from one chamber to another into an explosive-proof chamber. You gather that. Clearly something went wrong. And he went further. And that's the last that you see. All you see is a flash. You're now kind of looking through his eyes, and he's bloodied. There's cuts all up and down his body. The bomb that he was riding in is just shrapnel. There's several dead Rakdos cult members just laying around on the ground from where the explosion went off. There's innocent bystanders that were in the area, just normal citizens of Ravnica without any guild affiliations. And he is crawling around trying to find help and realizing that both of his legs are broken. He's not able to use them. He's in an immense amount of pain, but he can't really hear. He can't really see clearly. Everything is fuzzy. And in an undetermined amount of time, Madame Madri approaches. And that's all that you really get.
Now, did you say all this?
I'll
stuff out loud
yeah.
While everything's going on.
Yeah, I'll kind of like seance read it.
Now this might be a long shot for a lot of things. That bomb that teleported you places. Did you get teleported when you used it? Like, did you go somewhere?
Yeah, Skriz said that.
But do you know where? You don't have to answer if it's too much. I mean, we're not trying to pick and prod at you here.
He would remember where he ended up with.
All he knows is that it was on the street.
Not the specific spot.
Skriz still was hazy and...
I couldn't tell either.
So this might be a long shot. When Madame Madrid did her thing in the square, blew everybody up, and disappeared. I mean, she was gone. Maybe the teleportation bomb has kind of been enhanced. She used it to get out. So maybe that...
She's very powerful.
I get it.
Make an Arcana check.
I suck at those.
You want me to make one too, or just him?
If you want to know, or whether, if you want to confirm or deny what you think or how she teleported.
That's fair. Yeah. I'm just gonna let him
Great
roll.
night for us.
Yep. Seems legit.
Screw my intelligence modifier.
11?
It's better than mine.
You know that the method in which he traveled was magical.
It wasn't by bomb.
No,
It wasn't scientific.
it wasn't technology.
All right.
You've seen other people use similar types of things,
I don't know how to teleport. Don't ask me.
Okay.
much like Misty Step, which I'm sure you've seen, or maybe even like Plane Shift.
I'm just thinking with the bomb, teleportation, all that stuff is, what if they get to the point where they can teleport bombs where they want them to go and just have them randomly go off? Like, imagine if you're thinking in your head, hey, I want to drop a bomb inside of the guild hall. You just drop
I
a
think that's-
bucket of bombs and boom, dead.
I think that must be what their goal is here. The end goal. I don't think we should let them get to that point.
Like, maybe they don't need people anymore. Maybe they don't need test subjects. They just advance the bomb and let it grow.
When we are talking about they, do you mean the is it?
Anybody that wants it. I mean, if Izit's willing to sell it, whoever can get a
I
hold
don't
of
think
it
the entirety of is
knows,
for
yeah.
this. Yeah, I think this is just a part of any guild. I think this is like guildless people pretending to be in guilds.
That's the only way they'd be allowed to do it. They identify.
That's
as
at least what
guildless.
my thoughts are, unless they've found some loophole with the guild pact, the wording or something.
So I think we need to go to the lab, see if we can find any paperwork. Come back. Maybe we know where they're going or where they're at with their research. That's the best we can do. I mean, an elemental got out of control. I'm not good with chemicals, but shit can blow up at any time.
Yep. Once Elvin says, let's go to the Is It lab, Skriz downs his drink, pulls out his scimitar, and just smashes it with it.
Okay, here we go. Oh, Kiefer, put this glass on,
Rocky's tab.
on Lizica's tab. He's got a rolling tab here for me. You got this? You read my mind. You read
All
my
right.
mind. I knew you were going to pay for this.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I
I mean, I would go to the Izit lab.
And
price I pay
need
for
to
magic.
go, Cap.
So if we're walking out, Pig's gonna kind of stop Skriz before we walk out and go. Okay. So I know there's a lot of like big feelings about going back to the lab. I just kind of want to know what we're walking into. Like, so if we, and I don't want to alarm you, if we see your dad, I just want to know where you're at. Like, are we at the like murder on sight blind rage stage? Are we at like, oh, we're angry, but we're still going to talk to him? Are we avoiding him? What's the plan? What's the vibe?
Skriz would like to tell you it would be no reaction, but I have a 112% notion that I'm going to stab him.
Okay. Okay.
People live from stabbings all the time.
Yeah, you have 7 times already.
I'll go back to making a face like, oh, I didn't get to talk about my thing. It's just gonna be one of those nights or days.
Okay, Skriz is getting into the mindset where he's doing this, and I feel like I would lead the way there. Like, how far is it? Should we take the air cab?
It's in District 4.
Oh, we're in District 1
I'm sorry,
right now.
Precinct 4.
Precinct 4, yeah.
So,
My
okay.
notes say District, but it's Precinct 4.
So we need to get a cab ride.
Yep.
Yeah, you buying?
What are you looking at me for?
I left my money in the bank. You know, goodness.
I got it.
My wallet's in my other pants. They incinerated.
So you broke?
What are we thinking? Day passes or just
Yes.
are we coming back to Precinct 1 afterwards? I mean,
Well, I hope all of us are, but you never know.
body bags.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see what we find first,
That's fair.
and then we might go back to the nightclub. Actually, are we supposed to go there?
I think we were supposed to
be
go
meeting
there, yeah.
So we got to go there first. Then we can, and it's only 3 blocks away. We'll go there, meet in the morning.
Get Skriz all worked up. Actually, let's go to.
We have to go there. I mean,
Yeah,
we
we-
told him we would be there.
Damn it, man! You got me. I got my scimitar ready. I'm gonna stab. Let's go.
If it makes you feel better, you can stab me once.
That's not the same, man. Like everybody in the city stabbed you.
So which way to the nightclub?
Well, I think we're only like.
You already forgot we were there last night.
It's a couple blocks away.
Yeah, I was like, it's only a few blocks. So we'll do that on the way then, I guess.
Alright. So let's to the nightclub.
All right. On foot.
Oh yeah, we gotta get our weapons and stuff. I guess
Yeah, you
I
guys
never.
you gotta go get all your stuff.
Yeah, I guess we never had
Okay,
my
so-
scimitar. I just cried.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Pins and needles. Pick up our stuff. Back to what you call it. Then we're good.
I
Yeah.
forgot pins and needles.
Yeah, all your armors have pins and needles. I don't have
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah.
All right. So pins and needles, then nightclub,
Then-
then
All right.
yeah.
is it left?
So, you guys walk to Pins and Needles.
Brisk walk.
It's
Yeah,
not
brisk
far.
walk.
It's a nice morning.
Yep.
Starting to turn a little bit like autumn. So there's a slight like little chill in the air, but not super cold. Feels nice. Sun's starting to come out, peeking above the little horizons, and you make it to Pins and Needles uneventfully. It looks like that they're open, and Lilu. That was her name, right?
Sounds.
I think so.
good.
Sounds good enough.
Lilu. I believe that was her name. I can't find her NPC sheet, so Lilu greets you as you all come through the front door. Hello. Did we have a fantastic time last night?
Oh, it was perfect. Thank you so
Extravagance.
much. Everyone looked lovely, and Pig's gonna fly over and bring her outfit back.
Very nice. Very nice.
I rented mine. I think I'm the only renter.
Did anyone else rent? I think you purchased.
I had to. I had to purchase. Y'all burn my clothes.
You purchased.
Or they dry
And
rotted
did you
or whatever.
purchase? You weren't there. Did they rent or
yeah,
purchase
We
it?
rented his.
We rented his,
Alright.
but if he wants to purchase it, I think.
Yeah, he has the option. To
Yeah,
purchase
you have
it.
the option.
Wait, if I rent it, and she rent it, how much is your rent fees?
It's already taken care of.
It's already taken
It's
care of,
already
yeah.
good.
Paid for.
It's already
Paid
done.
for.
What? You didn't bring me back any change.
No change. Come on, we got places to be at, man. Don't be small talk. Let's go.
Write it down in my journal. 80 pieces.
You said you had everything covered.
Yeah, it's Lula. Just.
I
on my notes.
remember in this brain right here.
I said I had everything covered on my end.
We
Untrue.
covered.
Untrue.
We covered your end. See, your pants are on and they're covered. Let's go. Quit asking questions, man. You just.
Yeah, I'll get my clothes back, I guess.
Okay, so you get back to your normal gear. You guys spend a couple of minutes in the dressing rooms that needed to put your armor or what things back on. And with packs on your back and gear on, you wave goodbye to Lilu. well, if you need any other fancy clothes for a special occasion, just you know where to come now.
Now your clothes, it's too much.
That's called being clean.
Oh, God. It hurts sometimes.
That'll go away in a
Yes.
couple days.
Yes, it does.
It's like luggage. It's with you forever.
And with that, you leave pins and needles. You head now to the nightclub to go recover your actual armaments from the nightclub. It's about the same as it looked when you guys came the prior morning. There's hardly any activity. None of the lava vents are making lava. It looks like it's dead. There's nothing going on. You do see there is one person kind of sitting at the door, almost like a doorman, but he looks a little groggy. He's kind of scratching his face, and he's got a little mug of what you're assuming is some type of coffee or something.
This is the same guy that took our weapons that one night in the bag of holding.
Nope.
No, yeah. The other guy was a bit more energetic. By a bit, I mean a lot more.
Yes.
Need our weapons. Get them.
Got your ticket?
You have a ticket.
Got mine.
Got it. Oh, shit! Fucking Rocky's got my ticket!
He does have a ticket.
Son of a... God!
Is it in the bag?
I don't know.
And I
Check.
hold please, and Pig fully flies into the bag of holding, and
He's gonna roll for it.
I got a 19, so yeah, it's in the bag.
Oh,
hey,
we lucked out there.
Punch that bull
And then
right
I
in the
pop
nut.
out. Got it.
Oh, God.
But Rocky's is also in there.
Oh, whoa!
We can keep it here.
Rocky left without his weapon.
Ooh, that's true. Yeah.
Or his
Well,
armor.
and his armor. I mean,
I
we
say
could.
just
He
start
may
taking
have-
a bag of
no,
armor.
He may have stopped at pins and
No,
needles.
he said he can.
Oh yeah, he said
He's
they're
with
probably
the
gonna.
Boros. He'll
They
be
were gonna
okay.
get
They're
stuff on
gonna
the way
stop at a
there.
garrison
be
or
okay.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, they have plenty.
Well, I mean,
Okay,
we could just pick his weapons up too, put it in the bag of holding, so we have to come back here later.
That's
we
fine.
could just leave them.
The weapons. I mean,
No,
it just adds an extra trip for us later.
They're all kind of. All right, fine.
all right. I
So-
fly back down and I come out with Rocky's in my teeth. I had it too.
You guys turn over your tickets. He reaches into his own personal bag of holding, and he's matching up tickets with the numbers, and he hands you back all of your appropriated weapons. Everything seems to be fine. Nothing's missing. There's not going to be any of those shenanigans for this campaign.
Do you have any lost and found, like ones that never came back for the stuff?
Yeah, we have some.
Would you be willing to get rid of some?
I mean,
If I slipped you a few pieces?
we have a few items that have not been picked up in a while.
Can I have them?
I'm not supposed to, but
Inspiration.
make a persuasion check.
Yeah.
Can I give him an assist on it? Thinking just...
Yeah,
I'm
Bardic.
thinking
Yeah,
of free, I'm
Bardic.
thinking of free
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
can do-
I'll let you perform the help action.
You have Bardic.
No, it's not free.
Oh, it
you're
wouldn't
you're
be
seeing
free,
if
yeah.
he will let you have it in some.
But I hear,
Yeah.
all I hear is there's other stuff, and
It's
I
like-
think that he's gonna give it out free. You got stuff, yeah. I think we need that stuff. If nobody wants it, we'll take it. We might even try to find it for him.
I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Actually, hang on. Yeah, guidance. Are you helping me?
Do you want persuasion or performance?
I can't believe I'm actually gonna have to break out a random chart because I was not prepared for this.
Yeah.
Or do you want deception?
But it's awesome. I'm very
He
excited.
gives you persuasion.
I feel like that's the best. I've
You're just performing a help action. He'll get advantage on the roll.
Yeah, he'll just get advantage.
Okay.
So it's persuasion.
Mhm.
I got a +5.
Ooh, that's good.
Plus my D4. Do you want to give me Bardic?
No, I'm not fucking wasting Bardic on this shit.
Just you get advantage.
You got advantage. What else do you want from me?
Probably some Bardic.
Good thing you got some advantage
Yeah,
there.
Let me get you up to 9.
Okay, you'll be fine. Some pretty good persuading right there.
25.
How'd you do? 25.
You know what's better than 25? 25.
All right. Let me
25.
figure out a way to determine what he may or may not have in this bag.
All good.
He has.
It's a bag of dicks.
It's not.
Come on, Santa. Show me what you got. Show me the money.
1 + 1 dart.
Ooh, that could be fun. All right, hold on.
And a word from our sponsors. The end.
The end.
No sponsors.
No spot.
Welcome to the world's Griznut.
I'm
Where all your
trying,
dreams
I'm just
come
trying to
true.
find a magic table. There we go. Hold on. Nope, that's for creatures.
Pulls out
You
a.
guys aren't fighting anything right now.
If you wish upon a bard.
I think
Okay,
a
there
few
we go.
more and
Magic
he's going to
table
play his
one.
skin flute again.
Magic table 2.
I went with blood orange tea today because I figured we were going to kill some shit.
I may be yours
Maybe
in.
one
Let's
day.
go.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
I wish I'd brought an adult diaper so I don't have to get up to pee.
What the? What the heck is that?
Wait, you're telling me you don't wear adult diapers? That's all I have.
Yes.
I got ones that got Blue's Clues on them.
I got the ones that once you pee in them, the stars appear. Let you know.
Okay, that might be cool.
Came up with the idea it should be for me, even though I already have a magical weapon.
When it's done, it's just Yoda appears on the. Piss yourself, you did.
Ooh, I don't think I can give some. I don't know that I can give you guys that early in the game. That's really powerful.
Holy Avenger.
No.
Break out the legendary.
You know what?
She brought the good
I'm giving you guys cool magical junk.
Okay, come on, that was a great idea. Like, I think we deserve it. We worked hard for it. What does the chat think?
Okay.
What is that?
Yeah, what does the chat think? Should I give them this really cool item that?
Holy Avenger? Yes.
See, that would be cool if like we had followers that would actually
Contact
like make up items
for us?
for us
yeah.
to give to the DM.
That would be cool.
Hint, hint, followers.
Hint, hint, followers.
Wink.
Okay. He pulls a gnarled-looking staff out of the bag. Well, we've got this thing, which it kind of looks like a stick to me.
Do you have identify?
And then he also pulls
shoot,
out
yeah,
of the
I don't have it on
bag.
me.
He pulls
don't
out
have it
a.
yet.
Gosh, that's really good. Do I really want to give you guys that right now?
Just do it. Go with your heart.
To get these identified.
It's really not that powerful, but it is.
Contemplating this whole life decision now.
Okay. There's also in the bag a because it would just be weapons. There's a dagger. These are the oldest items. The other ones the people might come back for.
Yeah, that's fair.
Pay him, Lizica.
I'm paying. I'm keeping it.
So the wooden stick and the pointy little short sword.
No, I don't know what they do.
It's a wooden stick.
Well, I know that it's probably a little bit more special than that.
It's a walking stick. Come on, Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I use it as a walking stick.
Yeah, but you see, this is why I know it's special. And he picks it up, and it seems to grow at an appropriate length to fit his hand. See, that means it's magical. It fits to the person that's wielding it, so it's got to be special.
All right, name your price. Where
For that stick right there. So, I don't really know what it does, but it does get bigger or smaller. So 1,000 gold.
Would you do 100?
Would I do 100? I would not.
1,000 gold.
Yeah,
You don't even know what it does.
I bet it's cool.
Okay, I have cool toys. They didn't cost.
Well, how much do you got?
I have 190 gold.
Well, no, you're not even gonna come close.
What about the dagger?
I don't know what this does either. Just it's really shiny.
What would you sell the dagger for?
We'll go 200.
150.
Nah, 200 sounds better. I already could get in a lot of trouble even talking about selling these things to you guys.
Then just give it to us for free.
That's not going to happen. If I'm going to risk potentially making my boss, Mr. Tormund himself, angry, I'm going to get paid for it. I could lose my job and my life over this. Are you serious? We take this very seriously.
That's fair.
Tell you what, I can do 700 on the staff.
How much money you got?
I only got 140.
How much money we got combined?
Yeah, how much money do we have combined?
I've got.
Quick, check if Rocky's money's in the bag hole.
Yeah, how much money we got?
Yeah.
Right now? How much does Rocky have on his character sheet?
I don't have any money. I spent it on this nice suit right here.
Well, we can't use Rocky's
I'm
money because he's not here.
Alright, well, I mean, I guess we don't have anything. Would you be willing to, like, take a loan? Like, I give you what I have now and I'll come back and pay you later.
Make a persuasion check.
Guidance.
Down payment?
Actually, I still have guidance. Okay. Are you assisting?
Nah, I've already lost interest and walk away.
I kind of seem interested. I kind of want to help. Okay.
Good choice.
Especially because it's a staff and I
not
like
a-
staffs.
Not that. It was 23 to start, and then a D4.
Watch us buy this
I mean,
thing
I want to
for-
roll dice tonight, but not just for.
27.
I want to find something.
Watch us buy this staff for 700. It literally just changes size.
If you can give me half of 700 and
350.
give me the other half, we'll say 2 weeks.
He wants 700 gold.
Yep.
For the staff.
Deal. Liz, can I have some money? I only need 160.
I only got 143.
Would you do it for? That's close to half.
I got to do half.
Would you give me?
Come on.
Would you
How,
give me
how,
7 gold?
how much you need?
I need 17 gold.
You don't even know what the stick does.
No.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the
I'm
best
taking
part
the
about
risk.
it.
I'm taking
You're
the risk.
buying
I'm
basically
investing
fenced
in
items.
myself.
Scrizzin will get. Oh, yeah, let me see. Let me count my money. I'm not good at counting. One, I've got like 160 something gold. One. Oh, shit. I've got 18 gold. I will let you borrow 17 of it since we're friends.
I mean, that is.
And I hand him the 17
You are
gold
a true friend.
since he did
Will you
pay
give
for
it-
my suit. And
I
didn't
hope this is the fanciest
Just because
stick.
Here you go. I'll pay
just
you in
because
2
I'm like
weeks.
All right.
enthralled at
350,
what
right?
this staff is gonna
350,
do.
I'll write it down.
Deduct your 350 from your various character sheets. Whoever contributed to that, and he hands you the staff.
That's all we got is the staff. You didn't even get
Yeah,
the dagger.
no.
You're horrible.
The staff is it's really good.
Now, if I come back in 2 weeks, would you go any lower on the dagger?
Probably not. No.
Okay.
But hey, just so you know, because I know what you do for a living, you don't come with the rest of my money. One of your kind's gonna come and visit you.
Yeah, you're probably right. That is my job.
I never forget a face.
Yeah.
And he looks right at you when he says that. I never forget a face. Looks right at Skriznet.
Do I know you or something? You give me the eyeballs?
I don't know. I mean, your little insignia says you're in the guild.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Hey, didn't you perform last night?
Hell yeah, I did.
That's how I know you.
You gave us a discount for that mad-ass show I gave you. Throw in the dagger right now, fool.
Fool.
It was a pretty good show.
Yeah,
All right, I'll give you the dagger.
that's sweet. Take the dagger and I'm like, I don't want this stupid thing. I throw it on the ground.
I'll pick up the dagger.
Okay.
I don't want this stupid thing.
I don't want this stupid thing. That was a great performance last night. It was really great.
Yeah, I know. I was there.
Is the boss in?
Actually, no. I expected him by now. He's not here.
Do you know when he? Oh, so yeah. Okay.
He's
Expect him by
He's
now.
an early riser. He's normally here, so I
Maybe
mean, I hope
come back
everything-
later.
Anything
Everything's
from his
fine.
brother
Yeah. it's-
today too?
I have not heard from his brother.
And what
today.
time is it approximately?
It's probably about 8 or 9 in the morning.
Okay.
I think we left the fire in the house burning. I think we gotta go home. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think
we left the.
You
the
know, I did
fire-
think I saw like smoke coming out of the chimney, and there was kind of some screaming coming from behind us. But I figured people were just excited it was morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we gotta head out.
Yeah.
We'll come back another time when we take care of our business.
Yeah, we got stuff to do. People to stab.
Yeah. Yeah. And we'll head to. Are we getting griffins
Yeah, we have to.
or flying?
Yeah. Well, I don't have any more money.
I don't think they're griffins.
The
I
rocks.
ain't got no more money.
Oh, you're all out of money.
Would you be happy to lend me one more gold piece?
This is my
Pigs
last
got
gold
it.
piece.
It's my last gold.
When we go to pay for the rocks, I pull out 4 gold pieces.
How much is the day pass?
It's a gold each. It was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I think it was.
pull out 4 to pay for everybody. Be like, I guess
I think it was
got
like
this.
5 for per
You know,
trip,
that's
and then
so
a
cool you
gold
found that on
for
the
thing.
ground on the way over.
Yeah.
It was in my bag of molding.
Molding.
Gross.
It's totally gross.
That's my gravy bag. It was at the bottom of it.
Okay, so on our way to precinct 4,
Yep.
you're still in. You get a stab now. Isn't that great? Where to? I know we're going to precinct 4, but where?
Well, wherever it lands at.
Yeah, where does this one land?
It'll take you to the guild hall, wherever you want to go.
That's well, we need to go precinct 4 then. So the Guildhall precinct
The
4.
guild hall in precinct 4 is.
Oh, I thought you were saying like the guild hall, as in like.
The guild pack.
For the
guild
Isaac
pack.
No.
I'm like, I don't want to go there.
I don't
It can
wanna
take
go
you
there
to
right now.
Nivix, or it can take you to Sunholm. If you want to see what the map
so
looks
it's
like, it looks
straight
like
up.
here. So the lab is in. It's on the border of the Red Waste.
So it's right there at the top.
Yeah,
Like in the middle, to the left, to the
it's
right.
kind of in the middle. It's closer to 10th Street and closer to Nivix.
Okay.
Here, and share that with your friends.
You are here.
Here's the
There we are.
here's the world map too. Like the
This is why I took a picture of it on my phone.
All right. So we will head where we need to go.
Okay.
Whatever's the closest one. The lab.
probably Nivix.
Nivix.
Okay.
I'm adding to the dagger to my inventory, so don't forget about it. Or the
Did you guys
dagger and the
get identify?
stuff.
We don't have identity.
We don't have.
Awesome.
I don't have identify, and we do not have the money to go get it identified.
Seems good.
I say you just randomly stab people with it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Probably needs to be attuned though. Whatever it is.
Finger
Well,
falls
maybe.
off every time you.
Unless it's just a +1 dagger. Don't worry. Leave it to the wizard to stab
Yeah.
people.
Great, great. We'll send you in first, and then we'll step over your body.
I won't tell you if it needs attuned.
Well, figures, yeah. I will keep it very close just in case.
Okay. From what you can tell, this thing seems very naturistic. Just from a general observation. I mean, it kind of looks like a bunch of like twisted branches, kind of all.
Can I try and identify it just by knowledge?
It's not going to tell you exactly what it does, but it looks sort of like something that a shaman or a druid carry.
I see. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try with the staff. I mean,
Do we have
Frickin'
a
stick.
druid in this group?
Do we have a druid in this group? Yes, we have a druid in this.
Yes. Core.
interesting.
Okay.
So if we hand this to you, it should form to exact size you need.
Exactly.
Cool.
Maybe we should let her hold it.
Yeah, hold the dagger. See if it like.
Wait, no, the staff.
Wait, the staff or the dagger? Which one are we
The
talking about?
staff is the one.
The staff is the one that looks like a bunch of gnarled little roots.
Okay, okay, that's right. Staff.
You got
Hold the staff.
By the Battle of Grayskull.
So I think Pig. How large is the staff currently?
It's a full-size staff while it's in his hand.
Okay, perfect. So Pig's like, yes, definitely. I will just come pick up
Just like hug it.
this.
So as she
Staff.
touches it and tries to put her arms around it, it shrinks down to her size.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
And
This is
and
a little
in your
better.
hand, it's like an appropriate size for like a walking stick if you
Yeah.
need one.
This is, you know what? I bet nobody has even ever tried to fly using a walking stick before. I love this.
I can't say I have either.
Innovator.
Fancy. All right, that's probably all we'll get out of it.
Yeah, you can hold on to the dagger, and somebody might need it. Yeah. I
Might have
think
to stab somebody one day. Who knows?
You might.
Somebody's got to get the
Daggers always seem to be
smoke.
useful.
Yeah, like somebody gets too close, maybe it'll like blow them up or something. Maybe that's what it does.
Okay. You arrive near Nivix in District 4. Based off of the directions and Skrizit's recollection, he has a pretty good idea where the lab is, even not following the directions. It's almost coming from like muscle memory at this point, like he's been there several times.
I'll keep an eye to make sure nobody's following us.
Make a perception check.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. 15 plus. You can keep going. I'm just
Okay. It's not far from where you're at. You've been in Precinct 4 before. You remember that this this precinct is known for being one of the more dangerous areas. Explosions are often heard in this district, which is home of the Nivix, which is where you're at. It's the guild hall of the Izzet themselves. You see kind of above the Nivix guild hall, it looks like two semiconductors on the top of one of the roofs, and they have coils on them, and they're sparking electricity at the top. In the middle of it, you see the Izzet insignia, which looks like the outline of a dragon, with wings coming off of it and forming almost like a circle with like little flames coming around the edges of it. It's actually really cool with the little lightning effect. It almost looks like fireworks, but in the lightning.
Skriz, do they build shit like this all the time? Like this cool? I mean, this is awesome.
That's pretty sweet being in it, being the test subject of it. You want to be an attendant? I'm sure they're taking applications.
Maybe let's not talk about how cool everything is that tried to murder him.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make friends here.
I understand, and that's why I'm trying
we're
to help you
friends.
make friends.
We're friends.
You get your feelings hurt really fast, and sometimes you say really rude things, and then you get your feelings hurt about it. And I'm just trying to help you. If you'd like to make friends, I'd love to help you make friends as well. Okay?
Fine. I'm just trying to prime them up, you know? Get them in peak
I- yeah.
stabbing mode.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah, you don't want to do it too much, otherwise it's going to turn that
He's
dagger
not
on
a
you.
water pump. You don't have to prime him. He's always ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing you're doing is risking him stabbing someone.
Like you.
Yeah.
That means he's ready.
And you get stabbed enough.
I feel like we're on a mission now. We're set here.
At this point, you're kind of leading the way because you know where this is. You know exactly where it's at. When they said it was going to be in an Izzet lab, you had a feeling you knew exactly where it was going to be.
I
Yeah.
feel like I already have my scimitar drawn.
So you
Like
head
leading the
towards
way.
the edge of, which is basically the edge of Precinct 4 and Precinct 5, and you have found the laboratory in question. It brings up a whole bunch of memories for you because you remember being in this facility a few times. The structure looks like a round building made entirely of metal. There are scorch marks that can be seen around the door frame. Blue and red lightning crackle off in the distance now that you're further away from Nivix, like some kind of ominous storm. Dark clouds loom overhead, though no rain feels like it's approaching. As you look at the door, you see that it has large claw marks and that the door is dented. There are signs that this building was raided by someone or something.
I pull my crown off and I'm looking at him like, okay, you're the king. He's got to respect you now. And you're going to show him what you are without him. And put the crown back on, and I kind of walk up to the doorways.
Are we this is for the group, I guess. Are we trying to be sneaky about being here, or are we just walking in?
Get a 17.
Oh, the
You didn't
perception.
notice anyone following you.
I feel like it would be wise because, I mean, we know we're gonna come in here to fight something, so we probably best to not
Then
alert
you guys
of the
better think
position.
fast.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace then.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
actually standing. I want to be the last to enter the door, because the last door I got up next to, a fucking board.
Traumatized.
I feel- I go
Yeah,
up to the door and
that was
Skriz is
hilarious.
like, man. I just, trail the finger down this claw marks, but like, stay piss somebody off. Is the door cracked? Oh, sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
you're fine. I was just gonna say, I think as you're walking up, Pig assumes that maybe you're just like, you never really answered whether or not you were in murder on site mode or not. So Pig, I think she casts Pass Without Trace by just going shh, and like little tiny spores just like engulf us and form a little veil over everything. So if you're like, obviously we're not invisible, but if instead of seeing us you kind of think you see like leaves rustling on the ground or like a bird flying by or a small animal rustling instead of noticing us.
Okay.
You hear like a little tune. We're off to see the Izzet, the wonderful Izzet of Nivix.
It's a cool song. It doesn't exist yet, or ever.
He just wrote it. He's a bard.
I know. It's pretty cool. I like it.
So is the door cracked open or just scratched?
It's dented.
Dented.
It's dented in, but it's not open.
It's not it.
I feel like I'm just going to push on it a little bit, see if it opens up.
It doesn't appear to be locked.
Doesn't appear to be locked. Okay.
Well, if it's unlocked, it's welcome to all. And I push the door open.
Okay.
And I was going to die.
A boar just
And then a boar runs you. No, I'm just kidding. I have more creativity than that.
It's a cow this time.
It's an
It's a bull.
It's the werebear.
There are signs that this building, once you've now opened the door and you kind of just give a little glimpse inside, you see bits of paper strewn about on the floor, furniture tipped over. You see traces of blood. There are signs that this building was definitely raided. Are you going inside? You don't see anybody just from the general vicinity.
I think at this point I'm on a mission,
Got
and
it.
it's to find.
So as you
Found
enter,
father.
the lights in this facility seem to respond to motion, and they those same weird like little lava tubes and electricity tubes along it, they light up in shades of red and blue and kind of illuminate the entire space. The ceiling itself is almost hollowed out. It's almost like it's not solid, and it illuminates this like pulsating almost shade of blue, almost like the sky but a little bit darker. You see a long hallway that descends just ever so slightly down into the darkness. You see flickering lights, almost as if the lights in this building have been damaged from whatever happened in here. Clear signs of a battle, although the battle looks very one-sided. You see cracked beakers, dripped notes. There's wet and singed paperwork thrown all about, almost as if something exploded in this room. What do you want to do?
I'd like to still try not to just like roll in the middle of the room and be super obvious, but can we like investigate further and take a look around?
Sure.
What did you
does-
cast on us?
Pass without trace, so you have a +10 to
To
dexterity and
Stealth.
stealth
Stealth.
checks.
Gotcha.
And we can't be tracked once I
How long
Or-
does that last?
it's an hour.
Okay, then we're fine to try and investigate the room.
Make an
Right,
investigation.
yeah, I wouldn't have casted it if
yeah.
it
Go ahead and
didn't
make
have-
an investigation check, Pig.
I kind of want to look around too,
Go ahead and make
specifically
your own investigation.
anything about these bombs. See if there's
11.
any papers flung around.
Okay.
I can't roll for shit.
14.
Okay. Pig. One of the desks is overturned, and you see that there's a bunch of papers that are still inside one of the drawers. You kind of pull open the drawer a little bit, and it looks like some type of a logbook falls out. You're kind of flipping through it, and it looks semi-interesting as you're kind of like flipping the pages, and they're massive compared to you. The log describes, in part, the concept and also has blueprints and sketches of a teleporting bomb. It describes in pretty great detail, from what you assume to be science, how to combine magical fire and magical water pumped through blister coil conductors to be able to fuse the two elements and cause the desired teleportation effect. That's in the layman's. You see magic fire, bunch of words, magic water, together, teleport. As the two magical elements will combine with enough electricity, it can be shifted to any location and detonated. But requires a pilot. Some of the designs bear a signature, and from what you can make out from the signature, the name says Skrasnit. On the final page, there's a letter from Skrasnit that states that the fusion is too dangerous and should be avoided. He's writing to Niv Mizzet.
Does it say when this was in the logbook?
Well, it's an actual letter.
Oh, okay.
It almost looks like he didn't get a chance to send the letter.
Hey, so lot of information in here. Actually says specifically how the bomb works. I got about like 7 words out of it, but it looks very interesting. One of the 7 words that I saw at the bottom was Skrasnit. So I'm guessing that we've found your father's work. But maybe, I know you can't read, and I know you're working on it so hard, but maybe, Elvin, can you tell him what the last page says?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm looking around at this time, trying to decipher which way to go towards my father's laboratory.
So
You recognize this room as the main station of the laboratory. You remember that there were a lot of experiments that were done in the lower chamber down the ramp. There used to be multi-rooms, but they lost some of their permits doing some experiments. You do remember this. And now they pretty much have at least, it's almost like one bomb shelter.
So, I know you're upset and I know you're angry, but your dad said that it's not stable. It's not
Yeah, you want to say stable?
It sounds like Skriz.
like your
It
dad
sounds
doesn't
like-
want to do it.
It sounds like your dad didn't want them to use the bomb.
Yeah, didn't stop him from using me.
So wait, what? But what we're wondering is, are you sure he's the one that put you in the bomb? He's the one that made you go in there?
Pretty positive. I'm still looking around. Hey,
Does Niv Mizzet ring a bell?
yeah, he's, the guild leader.
I mean, as the guild leader, has he been at the guild meetings? Like the ones we've been going to?
No, you don't see Rakdos at the guild meetings, do you?
I'm kind of glad. But, I mean, is he corrupt? I mean, do you know anything about him?
Yeah, he's kind of egotistical. Man, that's a big ass word for Chris.
Word of
You're
the
doing
day,
so
word of the
great.
day.
Brain. Okay, anyway, we're getting off topic. We need to find him.
Maybe. I mean, are you kill on sight? You look like you kill on sight.
Yeah, we'll decide on that. Let's get to that point. We never know until we get there.
You're not wrong. I mean, how you doing? I mean,
Yeah.
I've killed a few people. All right, let's go. Yeah, we can get past this.
Yeah, like
can
the fairy godmother said, don't let him see you bleed until I stab him.
True story.
Or was
that
it
sounds.
It was close
true.
enough.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Till the blood stops and you bleed on your. I can't get. I'm
Nobody
Miss
makes
Jessica-
me bleed my own blood. I think
Yeah,
that's what
bleed
I
your own
said.
blood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I got it. We're gonna find him, and we'll ask questions first.
Okay.
Hopefully, he can answer in between stabs.
Okay. Yeah.
Wrong answer.
But
Keep leading us. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're looking for.
And I go towards the lower levels.
Something catches your eye, though. Something familiar from your past. You recognize one of the pieces of furniture as being your father's desk. Like it brings some sort of memory back from when you were a little kid.
I walk over to it.
In a puddle on the ground next to the desk,
See his fucking tears.
you see you see what looks to be a very small but very well done painting of you and him. You both look really happy in the picture. You couldn't have been more than maybe a couple of years old, but you recognize you immediately.
oh, this is cute.
Fuck this shit! And I fucking just smash it.
So you smash the picture on the ground. Do you want to investigate in his desk more?
Yes. I just start ripping drawers out of it.
Okay. So you open up one of the drawers. It's not locked. You start just flinging stuff everywhere, and you see what looks to be some type of a folder, and it's got a whole bunch of lab notes and research stuff. It's definitely like a research journal, like an experiment log. You're kind of flipping through the little binders and stuff, and you see one that has your name across the top of it. It says test subject Skriznet.
Wow.
I hand it to Lizica.
Okay.
Read this.
All right. I'll start to read it out. I'll read it in my head and give myself a little room in case there's like something he might not want to hear in there. Before
He's
I
out of
say it.
stabby room.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand 10 feet away.
Okay. Are you reading it out loud?
Okay, I'll start reading it and decide if I want to read it out loud.
I didn't give it to you to read to yourself.
I'll read it out loud.
Okay. So
And you better not
There's
lie to
some-
me.
the first entry in the very first page of the book, it has a date that you guess to be we'll go. How old are you again?
8, 9 years old.
So you're about 8 or 9. It's 5 years old. I don't actually have all this stuff written down, so I'm going to be slightly paraphrasing. My son is brilliant. He approached me this morning with a concept and idea to perfect the teleporting technology that I came up with when I was a lad, but I abandoned it because it's completely dangerous and magic just seems to do a better job. But for the non-magical folk, this could be revolutionary. Instantaneously teleporting from one location to a next, travel would be cut down. We could potentially even use this to open up portals to new worlds that we've never been to before. Maybe even explore the furthest reaches of Ravnica, the parts that we don't know about. He has agreed to share his ideas and concept with me, and we will be working on this project from this point on, this is our number one priority, and it's just Science Skrasnet. The second one is maybe 2 or 3 weeks later. There were some setbacks with the experiment today. Skriznet is very determined to get this up and running. He feels that the implications, both scientifically and just socially, could be bigger than even we anticipated. I think that the fusion technology could be potentially dangerous, and as is, we have no way of actually guiding the teleportation device where we want it to go from a safe distance. So it will require someone to pilot the machinery. We haven't decided who will do that yet. Then that's the end of that entry. The third entry is 3 days later. Skriznet tested the technology on himself, unbeknownst to anyone. He was successfully able to teleport from one structure to another within the same compound. He only went maybe 20 feet, but he came back unscathed and completely unharmed. He said that it felt weird, but otherwise he was fine. We're going to try and cover a bigger distance. Maybe more electricity this time. Fourth entry is 3 days later. More electricity caused a further jump like we estimated, but it had potentially long-lasting effects on the test subject. He does not seem to have the same sort of brilliance in him anymore. It's as if something scrambled in his brain, and he gets these bits and pieces and images of this brilliant son of mine, and then it's just gone, and he rambles on about things that don't make any sense to me, that I don't really fully understand. And he talks about worlds within the worlds. We're going to try and reduce the currency of electricity and maybe increase the magical fire and the magical water to counterbalance it, to maybe stabilize it more. More journal results later. The next one is a month later. My son's been gone for over 30 days. I'm not sure where he went. I can't find him. He said that everything was going to be fine. He said that everything was going to be fine. I'm doing everything that I can to try and figure out exactly where it was that he went. But he's nowhere within Ravnica. I just want my son home. I'm ending the project once I find him.
That's the last entry?
Nope, it's not the last
that's
entry.
Not the last entry.
It's all bullshit. That's not the one. No, I don't remember any of that.
The last entry in the experiment journal comes roughly 2 or 3 days after that entry. My son just appeared. He appeared right back where we left him. He's not the same goblin. He went through some sort of trauma wherever he went. He came back talking about the world between the worlds. He said it was dark there, and there were creatures that tried to destroy him, tried to destroy his vessel. He had to flee. They damaged his vessel, and then he couldn't find tools to appropriately fix it, so he said something about Zendikar.
Dun, dun, dun.
As he described in great detail, rushing back to his portal machine and his teleportation machine, and making it finally go where he needed it to go by just banging on it, he said. But I don't know how true that is. Like I said, he's not the same goblin. He vanished again, and this time he appeared in a completely different world. It was a world foreign to me, foreign to everyone else. He said the technology there was low, and that the creatures there were afraid of the moon. While he was there, he encountered a celestial being that he referred to by the name of Avison. She told him that he was on a world known as Innistrad.
What was the being's name again?
Avison.
And then the world.
Innistrad. She took him to some of the best scientists within Innistrad who also had figured out how to harness lightning technology. And they were able to get his machine up and running. But not fully understanding it, they sent him on his way again. To Skriznet, he was only gone a few hours. For us, he was gone much longer than that. And I don't know where he was in between. He said that Avison called him something. And it's a word I've never heard of before. She said, "You must be a planeswalker too." And then he appeared. But it's definitely the ramblings of a mad goblin. His recollections of the past experiments are not exactly what happened. His brain has been completely scrambled from the high amounts of electricity his body has conducted during the teleportation. It scarred him. It scarred his mind. It scarred one of his eyes. He calls me a monster.
He is a monster. Look what he did to me.
I hope that I can help my son. And that's the last entry.
I just
gave you guys so much information.
Riz, are you still in the stab first mood, or willing to kind of maybe talk about it?
Who am I?
Well, apparently you're brilliant. I mean, you
I can't even fucking read.
used to be able to. I mean,
So all this I did to myself. That's what we're gonna believe a mad scientist
okay,
that I did this to myself.
as a scientist, you take notes. You research your findings, and you take really good notes. Anybody does it. How does history go on? People take good notes. Between folktale, what's in books, maybe he's telling the truth. He said that you helped.
And I'm lying. Is that what you're
Not
saying?
lying. You just don't remember. Think about it that way.
I don't remember blowing up.
Okay, think about it this way. What was one of your dreams from 2 weeks ago? If you can tell me that dream, is it so hard to believe that you can't remember things?
Gravy? I can't remember shit.
As they're kind of sitting here having this conversation, and Skriznet was kind of throwing stuff around, and now he's listening, one of the overturned desk drawers, another little, like, journal experimentation log falls out. And this one says, property of Skriznet.
I guess I pick it up and
I didn't see him.
So
yeah, I'll
you may
Yeah.
have forgot, and that's okay. But one thing to think about is you completed your dad's research. He dreamed about teleportation, and you were the one that solved it. You created this, in a way.
So this is my fault. That what you're saying now?
I don't think it's your fault.
No, you have a great idea. It's just being used. You're trying to perfect it, and it's a good experiment turned bad.
I think just like magic science is somewhere that it's an unknown field of endless possibilities, and
So
some
what you're
things.
saying This is my project.
I'm saying, hey, Lizica, why don't you tell us what that other journal has to say?
All right. I'll go ahead and open it.
So the first several entries confirm a lot of what the previous thing said, and it's written from, you would assume to be Skriznet's hand, but you've never seen him write. It doesn't really look familiar to you as he's kind of flipping through it. At first, it just starts out as ideas and concepts. There's blueprints, schematics. There's all sorts of like math equations in here. This is like some heavy-duty science, and the being able to combine magic along with it. There's a big gap in the entries, and the next entry in between those gaps, the handwriting is much more chaotic. Some of the words aren't even real words. It's just scribble marks where you were trying to be frantically getting your thoughts out. You, at one point, said that you had to combine this technology to kill the monsters within the void. You said that you were going to fuse this with bombs because I can kill anything with a bomb. Bombs blow me up. Bombs blow everything up. That's one of the lines in the actual thing.
Some good logic.
But you also said, can't tell Dad. Dad won't let me. He doesn't like bombs. I like bombs. Bombs go boom. And there's like 7 or 8 O's in the word boom. A couple of exclamation points and then like a little emoji smiley.
Definitely.
That's not mine. That's gotta be. That's Krinko. Krinko did that. That's no. That I never said. Okay, I do like bombs or Krinko.
You go on to talk about some of the things that you saw. And again, this is from your now sort of slightly distorted perception. It doesn't seem like some of the things that you're describing are even possible. Some of these creatures, these voidless, shapeless, non-featuristic things. On Zendikar, they were referred to as the Eldrazi.
Do you guys ever heard of this stuff? The
He has,
Zendwabi?
he has, but his character is not.
My experience in MTG, I have heard of Eldrazi. Played the set. Really good set. But no, not as Elven. No, never.
You said that on Innistrad, besides the angel, there were werewolves. There were undead creatures. There were vampires. And humans. And they all were in some sort of like internal struggle with each other.
So that's what the journal says, something about vampires and all that?
Yeah, but again, it doesn't make sense to you.
But having heard somebody talk the night before at the nightclub about vampires, does it 2 + 3 come together?
Well, you're not entirely sure what a vampire might be. You have ideas, but you're not really sure.
Do I remember the word vampire being
Yes.
said the night before?
Yep, you do. But you're not sure what a werewolf is.
What if one of these vampires that I or my dad accidentally brought back from this different world into this world?
I mean, it's definitely possible, and I mean, it could be. You know, these creatures could be lurking here. I mean, he was trying to find you. I mean, as a dad, I'm not a dad. I don't have any kids that I know of, but I mean, it's very possible. It's very possible these creatures have leaked into our own world, and it says in the text, clear as day, a world between worlds. What if you combined them?
We need to find him.
Well, I think he's looking to find. He already knows you're alive, but
Do you want to investigate in this room anymore?
I want to look around and see if we can find any bodies.
It does not look like there are any bodies. Anyone who wants to determine maybe who or what attacked this area, please make a history check.
Yeah, that's one.
Couldn't matter.
I got 18
Did you
anyways.
say history?
History.
I got 10. 10.
Jeez.
Also not good.
18.
Okay, what'd you got?
Net 20.
Plus
Plus nothing, because I'm...
Your
plus nothing.
encounter within the Boros garrison leads you to believe that the style of attack and the claw marks found, the tracks through the blood, and a few other pieces of evidence left that this was a Gruul raid. What? No, don't on that. That's
I mean,
So,
yeah,
That's,
no,
that's
definitely.
mid compared to all the news we just got.
It's mid.
but
I wouldn't even worry about Gruul
well,
anymore.
Skriz I don't know if he recalls the. Well, yeah, he found he's the one that found the paperwork with the drawings and words about finding the scientist and all that, right?
yep.
So, weren't those were the Ogas? I mean, and if I remember right, they were training them on tactics.
Didn't
boy-
Rocky say something about his dad training these ogres?
What if his dad's here? He's gonna miss it.
You know what? We're gonna beat up somebody's dad today.
Yeah.
I know that it didn't make a lot of sense to you at the time, but when you were in the barracks, because I know it's been a while, you guys saw a very crudely ogre-drawn map
Yes, yeah.
that looked to be pointing to a round building.
I remember that now.
We in a round building?
You were in a round building.
Oh shit!
I know that's been a while ago, and I think Rocky probably has the
Yeah,
notes on
and
that.
I
but-
think he had a.
I feel like right now is just Skriznet's confused and he's ready and he's just
and I've been dropping so many bombs.
Mystery
on you guys
Godmother,
tonight.
protect me because I'm about to do something stupid. And I run towards the downstairs.
As you run down the ramp, the lights and they light up like the rest of the building did. You see these.
Yeah, roll furniture.
I actually have a pretty good description of it. So
It's 9 o'clock. Time to break out the Sprite.
It is our 9 o'clock Sprite break.
And on the way down, I cast heroism on myself.
okay, go ahead and take the spell slot out for that.
Selfish son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna prepare with.
You know I don't bring any healing spells. I need some.
As you descend
my mage armor on,
the
too.
slightly inclined or declining ramp, lines of red energy flow from the sides of the hallway and blue from above, and on the floor illuminate a dull glow with each step as you descend. There is a set of large double doors now that you can see that you automatically remember as being one of the blister coil chambers. The door is barely hanging on its hinges, but it is shut.
I just shouldered through it.
Shoulder through it.
I think I'm to the point where I'm confused.
I assume your friends are going with you,
I am.
I told the fairy godmother where I was going.
so they kind of chase you down.
We're
here.
chasing
Yep.
them
And
down.
he goes
yeah.
through the door.
No need for pass without trace if we are never going to roll.
Stealth. Yeah.
That was a waste of a spell slot.
There goes the second level
Roll
spell.
furnish. I'm sorry about that,
All
fairy
right.
godmother.
It's okay, I didn't ask.
As you come in, you see the faces of 4, scientists. They're dressed in Izzet type laboratory garb that you would recognize as like lab coats. You see a Vidalcan, a goblin, a human, and I'm not remembering the last one, but I have a miniature for it somewhere. I think it might be a human. Maybe there's only 3? There are 3, I lied to you. That's why I don't remember what it was. Vidalcan, goblin, and human. They all look at you very alarmed as they're funneling some sort of energy through these, some sort of Izzet contraptions into the center of this large contraption made from glass and stone. You see lights and lightning and steam and boiling water and stuff coming out the sides of it. And they're like, they seem very surprised. It's like, oh no, it's more Gruul. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Hey.
It's
Hey,
more
it finally happened. You guys get
Gruul.
to finally fight something. Yeah.
It's not bad. What'd you get?
Fucking 10.
Ugh.
12.
Let's do the whole combat. while he's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, do
He's been
it.
waiting for weeks to
I
fight.
cast
stuff.
Fireball.
Over now.
He's running down the stairs.
Don't start without me.
Roll your dice.
I want to fight stuff too.
It is.
Yeah, we already killed.
It's a initiative syndicate time.
Wow.
Time to kill something.
Unfortunately, you're already dead.
Yeah.
You just started out the encounter dead.
You like
initiative as soon as he's like, I'm running down the stairs.
chase.
I feel like this is the day Skriz
Yeah, chasing Skriz down the stairs. He just falls and takes like 18 d8 damage.
Might have to slide. Thanks.
I feel like on the way down, Pig's like, yeah, fuck my spell.
No, we're all being so quiet. This is great.
Oh, also
We're
these.
being so sneaky.
Also
Maybe
these.
should inform the goblin about the. He's horrible.
We.
Yeah,
I
maybe
promise
should
that's
let
not the
guy
battle
know.
map.
That's it.
It's just a map. Just a normal map. Nothing cool about it.
Fancy.
It's still kind of cool.
I mean, it's still pretty cool.
I didn't draw it. Looks cool.
Did.
Let's see.
Whenever your map is ready, we're ready for you.
Come in there and we see Rocky's in a chamber.
No.
No, Rocky.
Oh, it's got red lights.
That's just the coolest.
Fancy.
I wish I had really nice.
I like that. There's a dome. That's nice.
Watch out for my
Here's
sprite
our
on the floor, by the
guys.
way.
The Dalkin,
No, there's one on the cans on the floor.
Goblin, Human.
So they didn't run upstairs when he's throwing shit all around.
Wait, how long were you? What did he miss? Did he miss everything?
Just
3 scientists pouring stuff into a thing, and they're accusing us of being Gruul.
I just came in and busted through the door.
Yeah. Like they didn't have any. We don't have any time to react or anything.
That is some gruel shit.
Yeah, that is pretty much.
Alright, that's there we go. We're good.
It was a wardrobe.
Map close up.
Cool.
That thing has been built and ready to be put on the table for a while. Really?
Yeah, 3 sessions of RP.
Hey,
You guys want to go shopping?
you guys had fun. I don't care how we get to the encounters.
So where's our
wherever if we
minis
get
at?
to them.
Let's go to the
Give him
don't
Rob's,
Yay.
Rob's our mini man.
Mini man.
personal culture.
Yeah. He's in the front.
There's your thing. I'll let you deal with that. And I'll let you guys kind of place yourselves on the map where you want to be.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you can be outside.
That's when the elemental.
Well, I figure I'm the one that busts through and like,
Yeah.
shit.
I was gonna say, I think we're all kind of like right here.
Like chasing down
I,
Skrizna.
was
Yeah.
gonna say, I for sure would have gone in after Skriz.
Yeah,
if he
that makes
goes in,
sense.
so.
All right, so walking order, kind of like that.
Oh my gosh!
Liz is dead.
Again?
You're always.
I don't
dead.
think Lizica's chasing. He's just walking down like, oh god.
Yeah, I'm like
What, what's that goblin up to now?
Why are we always fighting?
Have you ever considered just giving up on this whole adventure?
Have we just considered being friends with everybody?
You got a friend in me.
And that's the puzzle.
Okay, let's do it. Roll for initiative. You guys did that yet?
Sure did.
Yeah, I got a 20.
I pre-rolled, so
Wow.
look at me being prepped.
Look at you.
So, busting through the door, do I recognize the goblin scientist?
It's not your dad.
But I just see a goblin scientist.
Yep.
Oh god! He's about to get stabbed.
I go into rage.
I don't know why you're not a bard barian. I don't
Barbarian.
know. Anyway, Elvin, what'd you get?
I had a 15.
15 for Elvin.
How you doing?
Pig, what'd you get?
12.
12 for Pig. What is your dexterity?
Want to say 3? Hang on.
Okay.
Oh, no. 1.
24.
12,
So 13.
So
13.
13.
Your dex is horrible.
It's a 1.
Mine's a 0. Mine's 0.
I get a +0 then.
I'm at plus
I got
one. Sorry, guys. Got a little confused.
Minus 14, so you're next, Pigwin. Skriznet.
10.
10 for Skriznet. And then Lizica.
16.
16 for Lizica.
Whoa.
15
So
plus
the
1.
bard doesn't attack first? Jeez.
I'm just
What's
like
the tank
I'm
to
just
do?
here in the I'm
What's
just
the tank to do?
I'm just here in the back who somehow have the highest initiative.
The human Izzet,
I somehow know what's going on.
Yeah, I know.
seeming that was the one that shouted out and accused all of you of being Gruul, and in a panic, turns the device that she's using to shoot into this contraption, and she's going to turn it. I'm not sure exactly what the range is on this. So,
The one closest to you.
Oh,
No, not the short green thing.
This person, oh, okay. I thought this person was blue. I was looking at the hand. I was like, oh, it's blue. No, that's definitely him.
30 feet long, 5 feet wide.
Are they wearing proper PPE?
So, gonna blast it straight down that hallway.
Oh,
Oh shit!
we get to get a lightning strike over here.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to get the first couple people in the door here. Yeah. Moving straight down there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's got to shoot it in a straight line. So it's going to get everybody but Lizica.
Yay!
Where's it gonna die?
Yeah. Is this
We're
freaking
in
lightning bolt?
danger.
I hope not. It's
It
a lot
comes
of
out in like a straight stream of just pure fire. I need everyone except for Lizica to make a dexterity saving throw.
I still gotta make one for my fox.
Holy crap. Please
Got a
roll
+3.
like Pigwin.
I was gonna say.
Make me like Mike.
17.
Okay.
I'd say 21.
Pass.
Nah.
That's fail.
I got an 8.
That's fail.
19.
That's pass.
He's probably still gonna
everyone
die.
That
He's only got 3 HP.
Skriznet has made peace. He's ready to die tonight.
all right,
My poor
everyone
fox.
that passed, you take 3 damage.
Benjamin, no.
So, is this... So, I cast Heroism on the way down.
So that takes your...
This is the beginning of a new round, so I get an extra 3 on top of that. Thank goodness I'm up to...
Everyone that failed take 6 fire damage.
He's going back into the box.
All the extra hit points I got just took me back to my regular... Whew.
Almost lost my.
Okay. And movement and attack. Lizica, you're up.
I'm like, wait, we're not Gruul. That's my free action, I guess.
Sure you're not, pal. And that's what the goblin says at you.
All right.
Free action.
Thanks, Goblin. I'm gonna I'm gonna do Mind Sliver twice on the Goblin then.
Okay. What kind of save?
Intelligence.
Int save 7 and a 13.
7 and 13. Second one saves. So actually, first one
The first one was a 7. It failed. We had to do one
he
at a time.
fails. So he takes 1d6 for that, but he also has to roll a d4 now
Which
and
one are you
subtract
aiming
it
at?
from the
The
second
goblin or the human?
one. Goblin.
Okay.
He has to roll a d4 and subtract that from his saving throw. So if he rolls a 2, he fails again.
1. It was a 1.
Okay, so he saves.
Okay.
And then he takes 5 psych damage from the first one. He doesn't take anything
So
from
he
the
takes
second.
5 psych damage from the first one and nothing from the second
Nothing
one?
the second one.
All right. So you launch a volley
Of course, I
psychic
prepared my
energy, and he
healing
kinda
spells.
holds
I
his
knew you
head,
didn't have
And
any.
he's like, ow, that hurt, pal.
Told you weren't Gruul.
Next, you have movement still if you want it.
I'm gonna stay where I am, knowing this lady's shooting in a straight line.
Okay.
You remember how you're a cleric?
Elvin, you're up.
I know you got
So I
cool
have
stuff.
Cure
I'm just
Wounds
saying, druids
prepared,
can do cool
but I'm
stuff
not going to
too.
use it.
I'm gonna use all my spell slots for hurting things.
So as Elvin's kind of sitting there, sees them clumped up together, he's like, "Well, this is perfect for the dinner bell," and I'll hit my like hammer on my bracers, making this ringing noise come out, and cast Toll of the Dead twice, since that is one of my warlock abilities.
There you go.
As Reaper, I can cast it with somebody
No
within
money.
five.
So you can cast it at 2 separate targets.
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
within
Okay.
5 feet. of
Let's
each other.
resolve the first one once. Go ahead. Who are you aiming the first one at?
It's going to be the one on the left,
The goblin.
the little
Goblin?
goblin guy, and then
Okay.
the next one's going to be the human.
And it's a Wisdom saving throw.
It is a wisdom, yes.
I got
Against
a
scientists.
18 on the Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, pass.
The second one, also Wisdom save, is a 13.
What passes?
Okay.
So both pass.
Sweet.
I will.
That is a pretty cool ability, though.
I will walk into the room.
Okay.
To kind of back up. The
Especially-
I'm actually
Toll
looking
Dead.
at the camera. This is actually really helpful to be able to see it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
See, I'll kind of get over here into the corner.
By that little thing.
No, fuck this. I'm getting right up in their face. Let's get it.
Tank for tonight.
I like it. Okay. Next up is the Vidalkin.
Definitely not a hand model.
The Vidalkin.
I got you. Anybody here's a one of us.
And he's also going to launch his Scorchbringer at you. Dexterity saving throw for, I believe it's Skriznet and Elvin.
Can we
Dexterity
tell
save?
if this is coming from like a weapon or if this is like
Yep.
okay?
13.
13 is a pass.
Can I just ask a dumb question?
No such thing, but go ahead.
The wording, wait for it. You haven't even heard my question. The language of Pass Without Trace says for the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a plus 10 bonus to dexterity, parentheses, stealth checks. So do they just get a plus 10?
I think it's only just
It's
just-
for anything stealthy.
it's just
Anything stealth
specifically
or
So it's
sneaking.
not just dexterity at large. I was.
never fail.
I know,
was
yeah.
gonna- That's why I had to ask that question
would
at
be
least.
OP.
I know. That's why I had to
It's
at
not-
least
it's not-
ask
it's
it
not
one
a dumb
time.
question because of the way that it's worded.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Proceed.
Everybody gets plus 10 everywhere.
so
Well, I was like, if this is gonna be a dex save every time he uses this, that would be pretty sweet. but-
13 passes. How'd you do?
6.
That is
Roll
a
my
fail.
Chin up and doing so gold.
You take 5 fire damage.
Oh my gosh.
Skriznet takes 10 fire damage.
Oh shit! I took.
He's like 5, sweet. I'll take 5. Thank you.
Yikes.
If I wanted to kiss, I would have called your mother.
Um,
3 at the end.
that's movement and action. Pigwin, you're up.
Okay.
Fucking Rocky! Got my invisibility potion too!
No, I have
No,
the
no.
bag of holding. I have
No,
the bag of
he
holding.
gave it to us. Yeah.
He gave it to Rocky.
You have everything in there.
has all my stuff.
I,
Oh wait, yeah, no, that's right. He did give it to Rocky. I remember.
What are you at? Skriz, you probably okay. As the healer of the group that I totally intended to be, I will cast Healing Word on Skriz. So, and I'm gonna do it at a first level. Cause I used that really useful Pass Without a Trace.
It was so good, though.
Right. Healing Word. All right.
At least they didn't hear us upstairs.
You know what? Honestly, we did. So 2 plus. So that's 5.
These 4 dice make me so sad. You just roll them and you're like, you just
So
know
that's
it's
my
bad.
bow. Right, exactly. I know. The best that can happen is underwhelming.
Yeah.
So that was my bonus action. As my action, tried and true. You see pig bring her wings in, wrap up and pop out, grows, gets muscular. The drip is real, spores everywhere, and I take my symbiotic entity, and I'm going to move to no longer be in a straight line because that has not been great for me.
Fair enough.
So maybe I'll come in on the back side of Skriz. Is there room? No, sorry, on the other side of the door. Like,
To the right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And
so Pig's just looking at this scientist and saying, "Hey, I know you guys aren't like, you're scientists, not doctors, but does this look infected?"
Oh hell no! You done pissed her off. The fairy godmother's gonna go get her.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
now
That's
they'll
the
definitely
anti-venom.
think we're not Gruel.
They are you?
T-shirt idea.
They
right
are.
now. Does this look infected?
Yes.
I think that's her new catchphrase.
Rocky's gonna love that.
You know,
Yeah.
he's camping right now. Like, damn it.
That's so good.
Feels like he's missing out.
Does this look like gravy to you?
So yeah. Anything else from you, Pig?
No, that's it.
Okay. Next up in the turn order is
One of the goblins.
Goblin. Is it?
Goblin is it?
The Goblin. I'm just looking at my map here.
Love that temp 14 HP.
He is going to move down, like next to the human scientist. He wants to line you little suckers up.
Is he gonna hit his friend though? Is he gonna hit his friend though?
Nope.
Oh
He can control the length of the flame.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah. All right.
I like
Dexterity saving throw for Elvin,
Elvin
and Skriznet.
Skriz.
You know what? We're taking the zoom away from him so he can't see me anymore.
I like the mini for that goblin. It's got like little cool glasses or like goggles on.
That one's from Pathfinder.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
15.
You succeed.
Hey!
I'm gonna go ahead and erase that because I know I'm taking points.
All right. On the person who failed, 7.
7.
The guy who passed, 4.
Oh no, I took an extra. I'm taking one back.
Okay.
I healed too much. Took too much damage.
I'm out.
That is going to be it for
Sucks that
the,
you don't have any
for the
heal
Is It
spells.
this round. Skriznet, you're up.
I'm gonna be like, well, of course I heal my 3.
Yep.
So I'm back to 18. And I'm like,
He has
Heroism.
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 No, but I'm fucking sitting at 7.
It's a passive effect he has
yeah,
on him right
and
now.
it's
Why are you still at 18 though?
Because
it's
he's
Because
I take
heroism-
points and then I heal back every
And
he
time.
plays a better cleric
and
than
she-
you do.
And she healed me.
She healed him, yeah. Somebody other than you, the cleric, healed the bard.
Every person in your group can heal except for him.
yeah.
Every person.
Yep.
I got healing spells.
Use them. Use them.
Yeah, I know. It's
Need it.
Someone will scream out, "Where's Skrasnut?" And I turn around to the Vidalkin with my scimitar. I'm like, "Ah!" And I just stab at him.
Okay, make an attack roll.
12.
12 will not hit.
This guy's got decent AC.
And bonus action, I give Bardic Inspiration. Oh. Wait, hold on a second. Uh-oh. Oh, it's saving there. Never mind. I give Bardic Inspiration to the Fairy Godmother.
You got it.
The
Ooh.
infected one?
You have been inspired.
The
I
infected
grow
one.
5 spores across like a tiara.
Nice. That it?
In my movement, I want if I move around, does
As
it?
long as you don't break contact with the creature, you won't get an attack of opportunity.
So I want to just move around to the front side of the Vidalkin because where I was attacking. Yeah, right there. That way, it's not like a.
Okay.
There's too many people in the
Yeah,
line of
in a
sight.
line of sight. Yeah,
got it.
makes
Like
sense.
if he's
Straight
going to
line.
choose, he's going to choose between me and Elvin, who likes to die a lot.
Elvin's about to go down.
Top of the round. Since all of the containment tools have no longer been containing the blister coil containment unit, steam whistles from the top of it. The glass part shatters. You see lightning and steam start coming out the top of one of the vents. And you see this malleable creature start oozing out
Oh no.
in the shape of what looks to be water. Then you see traces of fire going through the water and steam coming off of this thing as it starts to take shape into like a humanoid creature.
No, you guys gotta get that stuff. No, we can leave. Oh God.
And it comes out right here.
Oh my goodness. I'm back.
Geppetto.
Top of the round. The elemental will go first.
Ah, fuck.
And he's gonna turn his grit.
We're gonna die.
Just a little bit.
The elemental takes on the shape. You see the fire that's within him wrap up with the water around it. He becomes almost completely and totally water shaped. Turns almost into like a puddle on the ground. And
He's scared.
yeah, he's totally scared.
Scared. He's turned into a puddle of
He
fear.
turned into a puddle.
He moves completely through you,
Oh.
and comes up to
Oh, come on.
Lizica.
I don't like this guy already.
Sorry, you're gonna die.
His movement did not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Figures. Being a puddle.
His puddle.
A puddle.
He reforms back up, and you see the steam almost come in like a outline of the inside of him. It almost looks like a fire elemental that has a water coat around it.
Oh gosh.
Let's see. He is going to make a slam attack against
Oh
you.
no. Okay. Here we go.
That is going to be a 20 to hit.
Well, I'm a
No damage?
wizard, so
Damage. I was like,
Guys, I'm gonna die. There's a reason I didn't go into the room.
You're going to take... you take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, and then.
Let's see.
I see you said fuck the tea. I'm going to Mountain Dew.
I do like a nice tea dooski combo, though. That's nice.
drink the tea.
I know. I'm not making fun
and
of
you
you.
doubled down on
And,
the dew.
Oh, this one? This one was here.
Oh,
Well, fortunately, I load roll on
was
that
from
part.
this morning.
okay.
You
Early
take
dew.
an
Early
additional
dew.
Morning
fire
Morning
dew.
damage.
I don't like this
So
guy.
this
Get him
thing
away from
hits
me.
you with the force of like the water seems to hit you like a full-on force, but as it comes through, you feel the fire brush against your face as it hits you, and you take both bludgeoning and fire damage.
Ow.
That
sucked.
Yeah, I know this guy's pretty cool. That is his turn, though.
Okay.
As you guys turn around and see this, you notice that the elemental seems to have it illuminates light around it. It's lighting up because of the heat coming off of it and the steam coming off of it.
Just like God help me.
All right. Next up is that's an old sheet. The human.
Human.
Oops. The thing does not recharge.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, really.
And this is the.
God, I really hope this thing is stupid.
Okay.
I need to fail its intelligence saving throw, otherwise I'm screwed.
The human's just gonna make a hammered melee attack.
You're my
Just a
way.
hammer at Elvin. Okay. That's a 1.
That hits. I'm just kidding.
Not even with the plus will that hit. That does not want to move. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Next up in the initiative order is Lizica.
Okay. Not liking how close this thing is to me. Oh, I was going to wisdom save. I'm gonna try and invoke this thing with fear, with cause fear. Hopefully, it is not immune to that.
I guess we're about to find out.
Yeah. It is a wisdom
I'm
save.
actually kind of curious myself.
It's
I'm
a
not
wisdom
sure.
save if it is not immune. If it is, I am screwed.
So wisdom saving.
Mm-hmm.
I got with my penalty, I got a 9.
Okay, so this thing is now frightened of me. So it has disadvantage when line of sight, and then it uses its movement to get away from me, or at least it just can't get closer.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Did you move from it?
Did I move from it?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I can still hit you with an attack of opportunity, right?
He's like,
Do I want to move from it? I'm going to move from it. And it will hit me, but it can't get closer.
I mean, I'll have disadvantage on the roll.
Yeah, so I'm going to back up. Yeah, it's going to
All right.
hopefully not hit
Disadvantage
me.
on the attack roll.
But, yeah.
Well, a 7 isn't going to do it.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to back up probably 10 feet here.
Oh.
So
Okay.
5, 10. So I'm
See, I would've
15,
forgot.
15 feet away from it right now.
Okay. Anything else from you?
That is my turn.
All right. Elvin, you're up. How long does the fear last?
I think it's a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, concentration up to a minute.
You got it. Elvin, you're up.
hey, scientist, how you doing? And I'll kind of trying to get my hammer to do its thing. I'll bang it against the ground until it starts to glow a little bit. A little of a slight red tint kind of emanates around it, and I'm actually going to use a bonus action to cast Hexblade Curse.
Okay.
Once per short rest, I can choose a creature, which I'll choose the woman. Is it a woman?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll choose the woman in front of me, and I get +2 to my damage rolls, and
No kind of save?
it's 1 minute. No save. Against the cursed target creature, I gain +2 to my damage rolls and a 19 or 20 crits. And once that creature dies, I regain 5 HP.
You got it.
I think it's more like a marking thing.
It's kind of like a hunter's mark.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Swinging with the hammers. +5.
You need that +5.
13.
Wow.
Does not hit.
So I think that's the highest we've tried.
Yeah, that's the second round in a row. I haven't heard him say, I'll cast Cure Wounds on myself.
I'll cast I'm gonna die next round because I didn't heal myself.
I was like, I gotta do this.
Okay.
No, you don't.
Anything
You
else
can
from you?
kill- You can heal yourself.
Yeah, you can.
You can heal or kill yourself. That's
This does heal. I just gotta kill it.
Yeah, that's if you can hit it.
I mean, he's kind of not wrong. It's just not guaranteed healing.
Exactly. It's not guaranteed.
And if this thing does die, I do regain 5, regardless.
Okay. Anything else from you?
That is my turn, yeah.
All right.
Don't worry. I'll make sure to focus. I'll make sure to focus the human and not the elemental that's currently beating me up.
But Veldalkin, let's see if he gets his thing back. He does not. He's going to get in melee with Skriz.
All right. Yep.
bring it, homie.
Actually, I lied to you. He is going to get in melee with the elemental down there.
Okay. Opportunity attack.
Huh?
Opportunity.
Oh
Opportunity
hell
attack.
yeah! He just ignore me. Don't you ignore me, fool!
Where's my dad?
Where's my
I
dad?
thought that was a 16, but it's not. I'm not even gonna say it out
Okay.
loud. 10.
You hear him as he's running off. We have to contain it.
Yes.
He gets within melee range. He's going to make a melee attack with his hammer on this elemental.
Wow.
That is a.
We have to contain it. No science, just a hammer.
We're gonna get it.
Unfortunately, he missed. You seen him as he went up though. He's like beating on the little tool that he used to shoot fire out at you guys, and it sputters out a little bit of flame, and it's not what he wanted it to do. So, that's going to be his turn. Pigwin.
Okay. How close am I to Elvin?
5 feet.
5 feet.
Great. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
over, and I know it's almost like you could have done this for yourself. I'm gonna go over and tap Elvin on the shoulder, and say, "We're gonna need you to perk up a little bit there, Buttercup." And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
You got it.
So, Go ahead.
No, you're fine.
Well, I was going to tell you, you have the option, since I give you Bardic Inspiration, I have Magical Inspiration. If a creature has Bardic Inspiration die from you and casts a spell that restores hit points or deals damage, the creature can roll the die and choose a target affected by the spell. Add the number rolled as a bonus to the hit points regained or damage dealt.
That's
Your
pretty
Bardic
good.
Inspiration die is gone.
Okay, cool. So then I'll use them both.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Oh, fucking. 6, 9.
You guys would be boned if it wasn't for your druid and your bard.
Yeah, no shit.
No, I would be dead.
Oh, for sure. It wouldn't even be close.
I get like one spell off.
Hey,
and
don't get me wrong. Give him a couple more levels and his guy will start just destroying stuff. But right now, he's kind of at that weird point where he has cool stuff.
I don't have.
He's at puberty.
Kind of, yeah. He's in that weird middle state.
I just don't have fireball yet.
I used to like action figures. Now I don't.
And
The Undertaker.
I
After that deal.
believe that is all I can do. Is there just for the next, if I'm within Elvin, do I have any enemy, or if I'm next to Elvin, do I have any enemies that'll start their turn within 10 feet of me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the goblin.
All right, cool. When he goes, I'm going to use a reaction.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, that's his turn.
Cool.
Does your reaction happen now? You got to wait for something to happen.
No, just if he starts his turn within 10 feet.
He's starting his turn.
Okay, cool. So, after I finish curing Elvin, I'm going to turn to the goblin and going, he's looking better, but oh no, honey, you're looking a little sick. And then spores come out of my hand. And my reaction is Hail of Spores, so it's 1d4 necrotic damage.
What?
And it's a con save.
Con save. Well, that 3 probably ain't going to get me there.
Yeah, well, that 1 probably won't hurt too bad either, but that's
Hey.
a 1
Hey.
necrotic. All right, that was all I needed to do. Thank you, thank you.
Goblin. Okay. You got it.
Wish I had reaction.
Now he's going to take his actual turn. He doesn't want to get any closer to Pigwin. He feels that she's very scary.
Yeah.
He's like, she's so small.
wrong
but
with her.
She's so scary. Like, what's all that stuff growing out of her face and her back and stuff? I don't understand.
Being a scientist, I know that that's not normal.
Yeah, right. I never seen that.
I think we need to get her some penicillin.
The Vidalcan turns around.
needs
We
her
need to contain it.
Holy crap, there's 2.
You guys leave with the elemental, and I'm just in the glass.
The
case.
return
Aw.
on that does not work. So he is going to take his hammer attack, and he's going to attack. It looks like Elvin.
Elvin.
Why not?
Elvin's not here right now. Can
he's
you
not
leave
the
a
feared one.
message?
Right?
No, it's the elemental. It's feared.
Does a 17 hit you?
Sure does.
Okay.
Please be like whatever his hit points were before he got healed.
It's 6 bludgeoning damage.
We're still up 3.
Hey!
So he smacks his hammer across your back, kind of up here in this area. That's it from the goblin, though. He doesn't want to move anymore. Skriznet, you're up.
Oh, yeah. So I was like curious why the Vidalcan ran like, hey, you don't want to fight me? I mean, I look around the room, do a little quick check.
Okay.
What do I notice that bookshelf in the back there? Or
Yeah.
is it just
You're not sure it's a cabinet. It's got doors on it.
what about where the elemental came back out of? Did it like burst open or did it just come out the
The
top?
little glass piece in the top, there's a hole where it kind of poured out.
Yeah, there was no piece of that. You can have that, Mr. Vidalcan.
Hey, I'm still in here.
I feel like I need to go. I'm like, I got you, friend. And I run up to the human and go to stab it.
Okay.
And I do get my 3 hit points
Yes.
on top of that. That's how you heal yourself, boy.
Full with heroism.
And I stab it with my scimitar.
You got it.
Fuck, I did. Fucking take that, 18.
18 will get you there, yeah.
Fucking right, it did.
The roof has been officially raised. You've done it.
1d6 plus 3. You get an 8 damage.
8
Woo!
slashing. Somebody better call Rocky. There's a new DPS in the group.
Yeah.
Which one did you hit?
The human.
You got it.
Do you
All right.
divine smite?
Anything else?
Huh?
Do you divine smite?
No,
Divine
but on,
smite.
top of that, I'm like, you like that? It's called Fury of the Small. And I add another 2 to that.
It's your proficiency bonus, correct?
No, it's just a +2.
Which should be your proficiency bonus. You
You
can
can
do it.
deal
How,
an extra
how many times can you do that?
twice per long rest.
That's so good.
I was looking at some races like
go ahead and
that,
finish
yeah.
it off.
Hey!
I think it's unexpected. I'm like, "Tlaa!" And like on the way down, I just look at it and just laugh a little bit. I'm like, I stab him with the scimitar. I'm like, "Tlaa! Oh God, you're dead? No, yeah, Rocky." I do the little at the end of it when he falls down after stabbing. I do the little try to do the twirl that Rocky does. I'm like, yeah, that's how. Where's my scimitar?
No, it's over here. Hey, over here. Yeah, no, I got you. It's
Still in your
Ran your
hand,
sword clean through this this guard or the scientist, and it pierces something in the back of his, underneath of his lab coat. You didn't quite see, but it's the fire tank that's helping fuel the fire tank, and it ruptures.
Uh-oh.
I need you to
Those
make.
goblins on fire!
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Son of a bitch!
Do I have to as well?
Everything within 10 foot of that thing has to.
So
make a
everybody-
dexterity saving throw.
3.
Actually,
Am
the
I still within 10?
the goblin, you're still within 10 feet. So everybody here.
So basically, everybody, including
The-
my goblin.
Yep. There's a reason I'm out here.
Can I give a bardic inspiration before we do
Oh,
this?
my goblin failed.
13.
13 passes.
Hey!
It's gonna like.
Can I do bardic before I? No.
16.
It's gonna.
No, okay, never
It's gonna set off like a chain
got
reaction.
How'd you do?
16.
That's pass.
I got 12.
That is a pass.
There's a.
My goblin failed, however, and he takes 6 damage and bursts into flames and drops dead on the ground.
Vulcan's just not even. She's like,
Okay.
you gotta contain it.
Everyone else that passed, you take 3.
Okay, back down to 18.
This seems to have ruptured the other goblin's tank, though, so I need everyone to make
knew that was
another
gonna happen.
dexterity saving throw.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Fail.
Same thing. 13.
13 pass. Fail on you.
So another
11.
Fail.
Ooh, so okay.
And you're not in there.
I'm not in there. No.
So those who failed take 6. Those who passed take 3.
well, no,
Are
no.
you down? Oh, God.
I gained 5 when you killed it.
That's true. Yeah.
That's
What
why I
do
was
you
like,
got,
so I could have killed it in one swing. Asshole.
You didn't know that.
But you didn't.
I do now. Wait, did the goblin die too?
I
Yeah.
feel like Skriz has the most kills so far in this party. That should be happening.
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Okay, so the goblin goes down, and as the explosion goes off, you look over and you see the goblin going, "Oh shit!" And then it kind of explodes his tank, and he goes up in flames too.
Damn, I just got this suit!
Can't you see we're on your side?
All right, that was. It's Kristen. You still have movement.
And I still have a bonus action.
And you do still have a bonus action. Yes, you do.
I would like to move in behind the Vidalcan, and I would like to give inspiration to Elvin. Sorry, Lizka, sorry. I know you're not used to getting that.
No, I don't know. What is this? What does this do, guys?
Okay. You have bardic inspiration.
All right. What can I add this to again?
Any roll.
Any roll?
Any? Okay.
No, not damage.
I figured.
Savings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you
can you do it to magic damage?
He
There
can,
we
he
go.
can let you roll it for.
There we
If
go.
I choose to, it can be for your magical
damage or
damage,
Magical damage.
or healing.
You have to like
That's pretty
specify that
good.
though.
That is cool.
Okay.
He's get
As long as
twice
it's a
per
spell
long rest.
It's got to
Okay.
be a spell casted.
Does it matter if it's a cantrip or level?
No, it's just a spell.
Top of round 2.
Healing or a
The
damage.
the elemental. The core of it flares up, almost completely burning out the entire amount of water around it. Yes. As it does this, it sheds off an extreme amount of heat to anything within 5 feet of it.
So the Vidalkin.
The Vidalkin needs to make a dexterity saving throw, which he failed miserably.
No.
And
gonna
he
explode.
is going to take 10 fire damage.
You just see him melting away. It's like the
I'm
guy
assuming that
from
means
Raiders of the Lost
he's
Ark.
dead.
exactly what it looks like. Is the Nazi?
Oh,
Raiders of
great.
Lost Ark is his whole
Is his
face and
is his
everything
friggin'
melts off.
backpack gonna fuel this thing or
Oh,
something?
absolutely! It's about to go off.
Oh hell!
Definitely within 10 feet.
Dexterity saving throw on
Skriz and
And the elemental.
and the elemental.
it's made out of fire. I feel like this is gonna like feed it or something.
I failed. I got a 9.
You take 10.
Oh!
It feels so good.
Coincidentally enough, the elemental also takes 10.
But it heals 10.
But it heals 10. Oh
Feels
gosh.
stronger now.
But it seems to absorb the fire within it.
Yep.
You see that not only does it absorb it, but it seems to be growing larger.
Oh my gosh, no.
It now goes from a medium-sized creature to a large-sized creature.
Uh oh. Quick, I cast Fireball on the elemental.
Maybe if you move out of its way, it won't pay attention to you. Like it just wants to get out of there.
We're gonna let this thing run free.
Well, yeah, I don't.
It ain't our problem.
No.
Oh hell no!
It moves through here and goes back into its tank.
Oh, okay.
That's the Skriz
See, it just
ladder.
wants to go back home.
It was just lost. It needs to stretch its
And you see that the light that's coming from within the thing sort of starts to dim out, and the steam starts pouring out, and the elemental grows another creature size. It's now considered gargantuan.
Time to run!
Oh my gosh.
We can take it. It begins to become unstable and releases a massive amount of energy from within its core as it absorbs more fire and water than it can take in.
Run!
I need everyone basically in the building to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm assuming that
at the
includes
beginning
me.
of the turn. The
It hasn't even got to attack yet. It just moved.
oh, so I don't even get my.
Is it within 10 feet of me?
Everything in the building.
No, I'm just asking
That,
if he's
is that
physically
is that
within
room
10
or
feet.
building?
15.
Yeah.
15, okay, no, just checking.
Is that room or building?
I got a dirty 20.
You're in the building.
I was just double checking.
We passed. We Gucci.
You said Dex saving, right?
You
Dex
want,
save.
Okay, I got 14.
you want
Pass.
You want this.
Nope.
You want this one.
It's not knowing you.
No.
I got 11.
That's fail. Pig, how'd you do?
Dirty 20.
Pass.
19.
Pass.
Well,
I'm gonna roll some dice now.
Bet you are. Bet you've already turned.
Look at all those ones! Oh my god!
I hope it was 2
One
or maybe 1.
plus
Yeah.
the other number next
I
to
hope
it.
you only rolled one dice and that's why we heard multiple.
yeah.
Is that a 12? Does have a 1.
When do you get your health for heroism?
Is that a niner in there? Are
the
you
beginning of the
calling
turn.
from a walkie-talkie?
If you
the beginning
fail,
of your turn or the whole thing?
Like the beginning of my turn.
you take 21 fire damage.
Oh my god.
That
if
didn't
you
double you,
pass?
right? No, you're good.
You take
you're
11.
good. You're good.
I'm
11.
If you passed.
Okay, cool.
You see Skriznet just go down to the ground.
Well, there goes those.
Down goes the wizard!
There go those temporary hit points.
How you feeling, bud?
Is so
I barely
we're
survived.
both up.
We're both down.
The creature goes back down into its normal medium size and re-emits back outside. That's its turn.
Oh yeah, and it's not afraid of me.
Nope,
It's not afraid of my dead body.
not even a little.
I'm afraid of me.
Next up is Lizica, death save.
I forgot those happened.
Come on.
Pass.
Oh, it was a pass.
Okay, one pass for Liz.
Success. Is it 10 a fail, right?
No, 10's pass.
10's okay.
Next up is Elvin.
You don't want me to. Please don't ask the person who's used 107 healing spells to heal you if you should heal the group or yourself.
How about take care of yourself?
Elvin, it's your turn.
You're at 2. We don't need 3 dead. Just,
Yeah.
I'm going to touch myself.
I don't want anybody else.
I love it.
Cure wounds.
You got it.
Go for it.
You guys like that? That's what we call a healing spell.
No shit. Unfortunately, I'm unconscious, so I can't see. If I don't see it happen since I'm unconscious, does that mean it still doesn't happen?
You still don't believe it happens.
Yeah, I won't believe
He's gonna
it.
come back to Liz. I used a healing spell. No, you didn't.
No,
I
you
see
didn't.
it.
No.
Bullshit.
Yeah. I didn't see it. Didn't happen.
I saw Pig and I saw Skriznet do it, but I've
Yeah.
never seen you do it.
Yeah.
Do we run?
Do we run?
Well, we're gonna have to pick them up with us if we're running.
Fuck, you're right.
Yeah.
I almost insta-killed you, too.
I know it's real. I know it's cute that I fly up in the air all by
ridiculous.
myself. I don't know that I can carry 2 full
That's a lot of
humanoids.
freaking damage.
I'll stay here.
You got it. You still have movement.
You can move, but
I'm gonna get up right up in his business. Actually,
Uh-huh.
yeah, right up in his business. What's up, buddy?
Next up,
Since you're dead, we can move.
Pigwin.
okay.
Yeah, I don't need to see me anymore.
I'm gonna go over and
You heal.
tell Skriz. I'm gonna go over and grab Skriz and say, "You're not dying on me today. There's not even any cool barrels around here." And then I will cast Cure Wounds. And so
The
what-
one time I got Bardic, I didn't even get to use it.
You feel really inspired on the ground.
Yeah.
Hey, hell yeah! All right, that's
My face is like
11.
burned.
Hell yeah, that's a heck of a heal.
Yeah, and then I'm going to move out towards Lizica. So just as far as I can. So I probably used 5 or 10 to get to Skriz. So then just the rest of my movement to try to get.
Do we hear break?
I'm about 5
on the
10
way
feet
down,
away.
I guess it's too late to do it. But would have Hellish Rebuke would have,
Yes, you could.
or I already died, so there was no way to do it, right?
No, you could reaction.
Isn't that fire damage, though?
Oh, it may not have hurt. He would have only taken. But Hellish Rebuke is awesome.
Yeah, it is fire damage too. So.
Yeah.
You could have. It would be like you doing it before you,
Nah,
as you went down.
Too
but,
late. It's already past that
'Kay.
point.
But good to know for next time.
So that is, you still have
Did you say I got
movement
healed?
and
He-
bonus action if you want.
She moved to.
She
I
used all
moved.
the...
I used my and I cast a spell. So and my bonus actions are spells. I'm done.
Did you heal me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
You're
you're-
11.
11.
All right,
I
Skriznet,
know I rolled well.
you're on the ground, but you are now awake.
So since I
Prone.
died, did my heroism?
Yep,
yes,
you lost
okay.
concentration.
Yeah.
I figured that much. So
My fear was useless.
I wake up.
It wasn't really useless. It's
Yeah.
just
Kept it
things
from attacking
happen
you.
bad. for
Yeah,
you.
no. It just happened.
I appreciate that you ran and like didn't go in there, but I'm not gonna let you cast Toll the Dead on me from a distance.
It is fair. So I'm just going to kill you instead.
So this creature's not undead, right?
You have no way of knowing that. Would you like to make a history check to see if maybe you know what it is?
Does that cost me an action?
Nope.
Yes, I would like to before I do this.
I'd help you out, but
Nope. I got it.
Nope. Got it.
I can't even.
How'd you do?
6.
You know that this is an elemental, and it's not undead. You know that much.
Okay.
There you go.
So I'm going to fuck these dice.
Whoever made those.
So I'm just going to cast command
You're in timeout.
Okay.
on it,
You did a bad thing.
and I just want it to leave.
What does command do exactly?
It's you speak a one-word command to a creature you see within range. The target must succeed a Wisdom saving throw, or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it.
What language are you speaking in?
I'm going to speak in Goblin since one of these scientists was in Goblin.
Okay. Well, it got a 1, so it failed to save, but it doesn't speak Goblin. For the first time ever, a monster's language mattered.
I know, right?
What did he say to me? You talking shit?
He comes in, pulls off his shirt, and he's got his wrestling belt on. I heard you was talking shit, kid.
I was gonna say, when does the break glass happen?
So I'm not like in range of him to hit, right? We're not in.
Technically no.
Yeah, I mean, I can turn around and get to you, but I'm in the room.
I didn't die there, did I?
Yeah.
I was in a doorway.
Yeah, he was in the doorway. I
I was in a doorway.
I just moved him because
yeah.
yeah, I have movement, though. I can get to you.
Yeah, but I'm not in, like, if I ran.
Correct. No, I
you're
can't
not.
talk to
No, you can't.
No, and plus I got disengaged as a goblin. So,
Yeah, I mean, like, I can't hit you currently.
yeah, I'm
Yes.
like,
Cannot take a reaction.
oh
or
crap,
melee
that
range.
didn't work. Elvin. Bow. And I use my bonus action to disengage or whatever.
You don't have to disengage.
I don't even have to. I just run out the door.
Okay, so you're using just your normal movement.
How much?
Yeah.
How much of it?
You're
all
able
the
to get
way?
pretty much back up into the lab.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm out of there. Who's flipping out there? What's this anyway?
The elemental will now take a turn. The elemental is going to move into melee range with
Oh, you're still dead, aren't you?
Elvin.
It's me.
Thanks.
It's Elvin.
Fucking bard left me.
Guess I could have.
Didn't even give me
healed
bardic
you.
inspiration before he left.
Yeah, hell no.
What an asshole.
Doing math.
You just like step on my dead body and you're
13.
way.
Miss.
This thing takes its big elemental fist and takes a swing at you and misses.
Okay.
I only got 30 feet of movement, so I'm not.
He
Yeah,
doesn't- he
you're
doesn't
like-
move,
over
he's
there by
done.
your body.
He
Yeah,
seems
you're
to
right,
be very
Kuro.
interested in you.
Okay. I'm gonna do.
It's
Actually,
Lizica-
right next to my
Lizica.
body.
Death save.
Death save.
Nat 20.
11.
Pass.
It's pass.
Hey.
It's 2 successes.
Excuse me.
Elvin.
So I'm gonna kind of cross my arms, give it the little Wakanda forever, and
Seems right. Seems right.
Ibambe or whatever he says, armor of agates.
Sure.
And give myself 5 temporary HP. If the creature hits me while I have this HP, they take 5 cold damage.
Okay. You got it.
Pack slot.
That's your action?
That is all I can fucking do.
You got it.
But we're gonna give myself 5 temporary.
All right, big one.
I'm going to cast. Oh, just make sure I have the spell slot. Yep, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Lizica.
Little old me.
Chance of surviving. Just let him heal me.
So you're moving up to Lizica to cast this on him?
Is it ranged or touch?
It's
Cure
touch.
Wounds is touch.
So just five more feet.
Okay, there goes that last spell slot. I've had a lot of fun. That is not how you do that. I just thought it'd be funny.
You heal 25.
I get
Yeah,
25
amazing.
hit points.
Actually,
I
you're
only have
great.
17.
I was like 12. Fuck. That's only 5. Sorry, man.
Better than being dead, okay?
True.
And I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna do nothing. I got
All right.
nothing left to do. That's
Squeeze
it.
Fair enough.
I'll come back. I'll come back and use the rest of whatever movement I have left in case Elvin can't get out.
Okay. Skriznet, you're up.
Elvin's in it for the long.
Right in the door.
All right.
Papa, can you hear me?
I think
Joke's on him. I'm Skriznet.
Pigwin is also just looking around and noticing all of the fire damage, that all the scientists are gone, and that we have this elemental and still know nothing.
Is there one of the staffs from one of the scientists laying about?
There is.
The-
They weren't using staffs.
They're using
they were
like a-
using these flame tanks. They almost look kind of like
Oh,
flamethrowers.
they had the flame tanks, and
But
which
yes,
blew up.
there is
up.
one.
I will grab that.
Yeah, so he was whatever his name is, was like right here.
No,
so-
he's back up in the lab.
Oh, he's back up in the lab. Okay.
I wasn't saying all those blew up.
You're able to.
I only
find one.
had 30
Yeah.
feet of movement.
Yeah, you made it back up into the lab.
Okay, so I found one in the lab.
Yep.
I will put that on.
I'll say that's your action.
Okay, and I would like to move back down towards.
You're able to get back to the door.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. The door.
He comes in looking like Scarface. Say hello to my little friend.
Don't cross the streams, Ray.
Quick, say it must be contained.
I'm running back. I can't leave you, Alvin.
Wow.
I'll die again for you.
This thing seems
Just
to
not
have
today.
a dial on it. It actually seems very familiar to you. From the symbols that you see on it, one clearly says fire, one says water, and one says electricity.
I'm gonna put it to water.
Okay. And that's bonus action. It's a bonus action to change the
Okay,
the.
so we're ready
elemental
for my
type.
next round.
You got it. So you see the little backpack on his back go from this fire when he ignites it up to the fire sign that sort of fades out, and now it's like pulsating like a blue energy. You see little bubbles in the tank now.
Oh, okay.
The elemental went. Lizica?
Totally dead.
The elemental didn't go. That was Skriznet's turn.
Yeah. Elemental.
Ah, I can kill you again. Cool.
No. No, totally.
He's gonna attack Elvin.
Okay.
Bitch.
That's a 1.
Missed.
Okay, so all my rolls haven't been good. I've gotten some good ones though.
For sure.
Yeah, you mean the one where you killed me?
He's done.
Okay, my turn.
He only gets 1 attack. He's the most boring creature ever.
Yeah, I'm gonna do double mind sliver on him. So the first one is normal. It's a intelligence save.
First one, intelligence save. That's a 1.
Okay, so he fails that. So 1d6. 3 psych damage.
You got it.
And then the next roll, he takes a minus 1d4 on his save.
Okay, so we roll. Well, that was actually a good roll, but I get minus 1d4. Well, after all my penalties, I got 5.
Bummer.
Because he actually has a minus 3 to intelligence. So, and I rolled a 4 on my 1d4, so he got a minus 7.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So just 1 psych damage, but his next saving throw is another 1d4 minus 1d4.
Okay. His next, any saving throw? Okay.
I believe. Let me double
got it.
check.
Anything else
Yep.
from you?
That was my action. Bonus action. I'm gonna get maybe like a few feet closer, but not too much because I only have 5 hit points.
Okay. Elvin, you're up.
I'm going to touch myself again and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Get him.
I'm trying to heal all I can.
Let me roll a d20, see how much health
Oh,
I
you
get.
mean like a cleric should?
I regain 7.
Okay.
There you go. Now, isn't that nice?
Now, doesn't that feel better?
Maybe someone should do that a little more
I
often.
feel like there's still a hole in my ass. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Yeah, that's it for me. I mean, just kind of being the face tank while fairy godmother's out there saving lives.
It's making a difference in the world. All I'm doing is just nothing.
Just stand strong.
All right. Next up is Pigwin.
I'm gonna move. How can I get to the elemental?
Yeah, I mean it's 5, 10, 20 feet.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna while I'm running towards the elemental, I'm gonna pull out my scimitar, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Flame Blade.
Oh, Snapple.
Yeah, if I got to attack or use spells or do anything in this game, I can do some cool things.
Pull up the bots entangled.
But I have 6 spell slots. I've used 5 of them for buff and heals. Let me do something cool. So I'm casting Flame Blade. I'm in my symbiotic form, so I'm gonna roll to hit, dude. God damn it! +5 is a 13 hit.
13 hits.
Oh, thank God. That would have been really frustrating.
I would have been really sad for you.
Yeah, I know. Everyone would have. Okay, so that is 3D.
No, druids.
You're gonna need real heal after this game's over. Good thing.
Druids are so cool.
So that's 3d6 from the flame blade. Plus, I get. Can I steal this? One more d6 for. So I get to add my Halo Spores damage onto my Flame Blade when I hit with a melee weapon.
Does it change the type of damage, though?
Oh, yep, you're right. So this would be fire.
All right,
this is necrotic.
Let's do the fire first.
Shit, I just realized that it was fire. Oh, well.
It is now large. And now it is gigantic.
14. So
That's pretty good.
Yeah, does he take half? Or is he...
You're not sure?
Yeah, okay. And then the necrotic damage is 3. So total is 17.
And then you took an additional 3 necrotic? Okay.
Yes. So 14 flame, 3 necrotic.
All right. As you
Thank you.
strike this thing with your scimitar, it does seem like it did damage to it. But it almost seems like it drew the fire into it, not to heal it, but to grow large again. It goes from being a medium-sized creature back up to a large-sized creature.
Okay.
I'm not liking this.
But it took damage. It
Yeah,
still got hurt.
it took damage for sure.
Okay, cool.
I don't think we're in Kansas.
And that's it.
Okay. Next
Let
is
me know when he starts his turn.
Skriznet.
I'm gonna move in the doorway where I can see it. Do I know the range on this weapon, or I'm just
Well, you
guessing?
saw them shoot it, and you would be familiar with this item. Because
I want to get close enough where I hit it, but we're far enough where I'm
You're
not.
able to control the stream. It can go a maximum of 30 feet.
Okay. I'm going to hit, aim at it, and shoot the water spray at it.
All right. So it's a combination of heat and water, mostly water, not fire. So it's almost like boiling water. It's going to be a dexterity save for my guy.
Oh, okay.
And he does pass, but
Can I use a?
it's going to be 2d6.
Isn't on his next save that he gets the 1d4?
Oh, yeah. Minus 1d4.
Yeah, I still passed.
Can I use one of my bardic inspirations to give him unsettling words?
What's that do?
As a bonus action, you expend one of your bardic, which would be my last. You choose a creature. The creature must subtract the number rolled from the next saving throw it makes before the start of your next turn.
What's your? I'll let you. What's your bardic?
D6, is it?
2 more.
So I got a 20 minus 2 is 18. Minus 2 more is a 16. What's your DC?
My DC?
Mhm.
Shoot.
Lower than a 16 because mine's a 14.
And she's badass.
My DC is a 12.
Okay, so passed. What's your spell DC, Skriz? Because you're using the tank.
Yeah.
Mine's only 12, 13.
13.
Yeah, I passed. Okay. It's gonna do 2d6 steam damage, which
To
is
it?
gonna to it. Which is basically it's gonna be like water damage.
5.
Okay, 5 damage. So this goes to that.
Please work. All right, use my bonus action.
So when you douse this thing with water, it comes out of it. You see that it's large size, sort of. It absorbs the water, but it seems to almost kind of cool it a little bit, and it shrinks back down to a medium-sized creature.
Right call
Get
there.
way down to where it can't get any bigger.
I don't have another shot on it.
Anything else?
Well, yeah.
I already used my
'Kay.
bonus action.
Okay. Top of the round. Blister Coil.
Okay.
It's the Blister Coil's turn.
Okay.
Here we
cool. Halo spores.
Nice.
Four.
All right, so that's 4 necrotic.
You got it.
And I think like as the spores hit him, like the when it hits like the fire parts of him, they like pop and explode. You see like little sparks come off of him. That's all I had to do to him.
I like it.
Oh no.
He is going to.
My shit. My pointy. Can't lose the pointies.
The water around him seems to dissipate a little bit more, and now he's going back into almost like heat form. He's going to make a slam attack against Elvin. Man, I have not been able to hit you with a damn roll tonight. I'm pretty sure that a 7 doesn't hit you, right?
17 would.
You know, he gets a +5 to his hits, too, so that just tells you how bad I rolled.
So you
It's a bummer.
You wrote a 7?
He rolled a 7?
That's it.
Me then?
Lizica.
Pull a dead twice. 2 wisdom saves.
Wisdom save, the first one is a 14,
Saves.
and the second wisdom save is an 11.
Just misses. Just fails. Okay. 1d12. 9 necrotic damage.
9 necrotic damage.
Trying to suck the life out of this thing before I
got it.
die. Before it kills
so
me
you guys
first.
hear just bells going off in the room, and necrotic energy washes over the elemental. Next up is Elvin.
So
Get
Elvin's pretty
him.
pissed off.
So he's going to use Cure Wounds.
He's been spending the last 3 rounds setting it up. We're gonna pull him back out, Scoffog.
Okay. All right, Captain Planet, we're ready.
I'm going to kind of swing up from the bottom. You actually can hear spark. Oh, you can see sparks coming from the ground, and making this like uppercut with my hammer.
You got it.
So it's 5. Mother. Okay, what are we calling it? Well, that's definitely a 2. Okay, it looked more cocked from my end, but that's fucking dog shit. That is a 7. So
That's
Hey,
pretty much what I rolled.
At least he can't hit your monster either.
It seems,
he has the +5. If that tells you how I'm rolling.
it seems fair. I can't
fair.
hit you either, so.
All right, that's it. Pig. Win.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
All right, cool. So I'm just gonna flame blade again. I know that that's not his thing, but I already did the thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to waste the spell slot either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
fair.
still like even half. It's still more damage than I can do in a lot of other things. So this is the. Oh wait, I gotta roll the hit.
Moment of truth.
16.
That hits.
Cool. So here's the flame. 10
Okay.
fire damage. And oh no, it's another d6 for this. Hey, that's 6 necrotic.
As you hit the thing with your melee attack, it emanates enough heat off that it damages you in retaliation. Not
Okay.
from an attack, just from the pure heat.
Yeah.
You're going to take. You take 2 fire damage.
Okay.
However, the last bit of necrotic damage finishes it off.
Hey, so I think Pig swings through with the scimitar first, just like slashes through, and I think as she sees the scimitar kind of the flames being pulled back into the elemental's body, she flips this top end of the scimitar down and just blows spores down the length of the scimitar right into the
Nice.
where the elemental's sucking in fire. He sucks those spores in.
The spores kind of fill the elemental's body. It's almost in like a congealing, solidifying way, and then it starts to seize up, and it breaks down and starts falling apart. You just see the steam and the light from within it fade out, and it just drops into a puddle of water. You guys have cleared the Is It encounter.
Hey, we've learned nothing.
I mean, you learned some stuff. You guys learned a lot of stuff.
We did
We
learn a
learned
lot
that
of
I can
stuff.
heal.
Hey, we learned that you can heal yourself.
If this beer bottle wasn't empty or full, I'd throw it at you.
It's a little toxic.
Anything else you want to do before you leave this lab?
I think
Yeah.
investigate that book.
Definitely. Investigate the bookcase.
In the bookcase,
bookcase.
it's a bunch of beakers and various different chemical concoctions.
We'll drink them all.
Constitution saving
You
throw.
see inside the what looks to be the components for some sort of, it's like a first aid sort of, like a healing type spray. It's in a jar, and it works like a minor healing potion.
Nice.
Take that.
Should
I
definitely
think
take
we
that.
should take the container.
Other
you
than
have.
that, not much.
Like I think we take the container you have. It could be useful.
What, on my back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep that.
Keep it on them,
Okay.
and then
I kind of. Is there a place to like dock the?
Yeah.
I dock it on there.
Ghostbusters.
I'd like to investigate where they were kind of like the contraption.
So inside you see what looks to be in the circle part around. There's a bunch of plumbing inside, and there's vents where that pumps into this. It's controlled, almost like a shower head faucet. And from underneath, there's a bunch of what looks to be magical fire. The two elements seem to combine within to create the steaming effect.
Where's this at?
It's inside
The-
the little
the
chamber.
s-
So Skriz, I know with that paper and what you were talking about, magical fire and magical water mixed together will make these teleportation bombs. Maybe these people are trying to recreate the creation. Like, maybe a father's kind of out of the game, and it's people trying to basically recreate your experiment.
You think we can blow this up?
I think.
I mean, I don't think we even have to blow it up. I mean, it's obviously they can't perfect it. I mean, there's leaving it here. I mean, we could. I can't break magical fire.
So, as you're having this conversation from behind the cabinet, behind the bookcase, you hear the sounds of wood on stone sort of scraping, and the bookcase sort of slides to the side and opens up a little tiny compartment. Inside, there's a small goblin, a scientist. Doesn't look familiar.
I point the hose at him.
Kind of looks out, kind of like, hey, how's it going?
Get the fuck out here now!
And he looks at you like he recognizes you. Skriznit?
Who are you?
I'm your dad's lab assistant.
Oh God.
You don't remember me?
Oh yeah, come here for a hug.
Wait, no, nope. You have that crazy look in your good eye.
You're lucky you're smart enough to recognize.
I thought you died.
I bet you wish I did. You're my
Actually-
dad. I bet you guys had plans to kill me, and you thought you did.
You think your dad wanted to kill you?
That's why he put me in the bomb and blew me up and...
You put yourself in the bomb. You said that you were the only one that was smart enough to drive it. No one else could.
No, that's not how I remember it.
Well, I was there.
I don't care if you were there. I don't know you.
Hey, those guys, they took your dad.
Which guys? There's a bunch of guys.
The ogres that came in here, they took your dad.
Okay. What do you want me to do about it? You want me to go save him or something? Okay,
I
I will.
just
I'll
thought I'd
save
let you
him.
know.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Because I'll be damned if somebody else is going to kill him. I'm going to be the one that smacks the piss out of him.
I don't know. They didn't say anything about killing him. They said that they were gonna maybe pull his toenails out or something until they told him how to build bombs.
That sounds pretty sweet.
They seem pretty adamant about it. And there was another guy with him too.
Why didn't you help?
I don't fight. Nah, I saw all that trouble going down. I'm like, I'm gonna hide in here, and this was a good hiding spot.
It was.
I'm still alive.
Yeah, for now.
You guys killed that big elemental thing too. That's crazy.
Get the hell out here now.
I am out here. I'm standing right in front
Yeah.
of you, Skriz.
Put your hands out.
Why would I want to do that?
Because you're coming with us.
You're arresting me?
Sort of.
Make a deception check, because I know you're trying to be deceitful right now.
Oh shit, it's right here. Deception? That would be a 18.
He hesitantly does. He kind of puts his hands out and he says, "There was a minotaur with him too." As he's kind of pulling his hands out, he said something about like, "Oh, we're gonna get all those guys and blow stuff up, and now we can." And he like, I shit you not, he evil laughed. It was hilarious.
So, do you remember how to do the teleportation bomb and read my father's notes?
I was never very good at it. I mean, I know the general idea behind it, but I mean, it was your brainchild, yours and your dad's. It was your guys' project. All I did was kind of, extinguish fires sometimes, and
Well,
I patched you up a couple of times where
I think you need to come with us.
I mean, I will. You kind of have that crazy look in your eye, so yeah.
Plus, I got the goblin crown.
Yeah. Hey, you got to be careful with that pack. If it gets jolted just the wrong way, it can explode.
Oh, thanks for here. Now you're gonna carry it.
Well, I really don't want to.
I don't give a shit. Carry it now.
Okay, I'll carry. I like your hat.
Yeah. So carry this pack, and we're gonna
Sure.
take it with us.
Yeah, you want me to shine your shoes while I'm at it?
Don't be a smartass, or I'll have the fairy godmother turn you into.
That's kind of what goblins are. Is what we do.
What? Did you need me for something?
I don't think so. Do I need you?
I'm still in my symbiotic
You're
entity.
terrifying.
Exactly.
You're so small, but you're scary.
Exactly.
Where do you come from?
Don't ask questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got your backpack. Where are we going?
Don't ask questions, see?
We are going to. I think we go back to the
Silver Spire.
Silver Spire for now.
Yeah. Wait, that's. They won't let me in there.
Why's that?
I don't really have the money for that.
Now you're good. We got you covered.
Oh, cool. Let's go.
Good. What's his name?
His name is Ichabod.
Ichabod.
Man, you got the weirdest goblin name.
Well, my mom was goblin and my dad was goblin, and
You gotta be shitting me.
I
Two
think they were gonna
goblins
name
making
me,
a goblin.
Inagar or something like that. And my dad sneezed when they were like, and his name, and it came out Ichabod, and then that's my name. That's what they told me.
Oh my god. I wish I'd have died back there. Okay, let's just go.
It's really good to see you, Skriz. I really did think you were dead.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
Don't care right now.
All right.
I feel like you might be trying to tell me the truth, but I don't know. We're gonna find out sooner or later.
No, that's fair.
I'm pretty sure he's telling the truth, but can I make an insight check?
Sure.
10.
You believe him.
I figured I would reading the notes, but let's double check.
Cool. Let's go. And you guys leave the Izzet Lab. And that's where we're in the session tonight.
Woo!
Okay, I'm gonna tally my first death.
Hey!
This is like my second.
Have I got everyone
Did you say
but
second?
Pigwin so far,
I
yeah?
think so. This is my second or third, I think.
Okay.
My death.
And I'm
No, you got me a couple times. You just forget.
All right. Well, that's it for tonight. We'll be back next week, and Rocky will be rejoining us. We'll find out what happened to him and his family while that was all going on. And so we hope everybody had a good time, and catch us next week. If you want to watch the replay, it's on YouTube. We're on Spotify. If you want to watch old episodes, come check us out. Have a good rest of your night.
Goodbye.
Bye.